So, did you hear that Dave Bautista's almost Kratos?
Dude, why the fuck don't you just cancel the show?
Yeah. You see, speaking of shows, yeah, so that Wizards of Waverly Place sequel show just kind of like came and gone. Um,
4 episodes. 4 fucking episodes. Why is it 4 episodes?
yeah, it's one of the weirdest experiences that I've kind of witnessed. Like, you start off with a season 1 with 21 episodes, then season 2 comes out the next year with 10 episodes, and then season 3 comes out. It's the now revealed last season, and then it's only like 4 episodes. So you got like a total of 35 episodes in these last 3 years. And I don't know. It's like, if you take a look at the content of these episodes, they don't really make as much sense with each other, let alone with the original show that it's a spinoff from, with the Wizards of Waverly Place. Highly regarded as one of the best or better shows of the Disney Channel era.
To be fair, I think that's like the most referenced one, aside from Hannah Montana.
Yeah. It's weird because, like, there's definitely a lot of potential for a show to the magnitude that Wizards was. But at the same time, it's like, I think, like, when it came to some of the discussions and like the talking points that came out of the sequel shows, like, there's a few things that don't really make sense. I will say, obviously having a new cast of kids being there is like, of course, that makes sense. I can definitely understand that. It is a little weird that there was really not a lot of attempts to bring back the old cast, as if.
Oh, that's gonna be so juicy to discuss. My god.
Because it's the only thing to discuss.
Yeah, that's literally the most interesting part of the entire discussion. The behind the scenes.
Yeah, so before we get started, welcome back to another Reviews Core podcast. This is episode 96. I'm back here again with Unity Reviews.
Been a while now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, life's been busy. Also, I'm gonna be honest, I'm getting a bit burned out when it comes to podcasting.
Yes,
I can't do it. Yeah, I can't do it weekly at this point. There's too much shit to watch. I was like, dude, I don't want to watch shit anymore. Can I watch something good? Like 30 years ago, 20 years ago, 10 years ago, or maybe this decade. I was like, no. Yeah, I was like, to be fair, I've seen Supergirl. I've seen the Avatar film. I literally have nothing to say about them. It's shit though.
Yeah.
Yeah, even with my thoughts of Supergirl, it's better than Superman. What's another good thing about this? And yeah, that's it. That's all. That's all I have to say about Supergirl.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason why it was bad is because men find Millie Alcock ugly. So
yeah. Oh, that sucks. Well, to be fair, the writer is quite hot though. You should see her. You should see her in shows.
Yeah. But yeah, you got like the whole like, yeah, it doesn't matter that the film was bad. I mean, just make it up. Okay, it's like, this person is writing Wonder Woman and Teen Titans, by the way. So
I mean,
I think but the direction was bad, not the writing. Yeah, they were both bad. It's possible.
I mean, yeah, and also, I mean, the most interesting part of Supergirl is the box office. 126 million on a 186 million budget.
Yeah, like Spider-Man made like 9 times that weekend one.
No, not weekend one. First day.
First day, yeah.
First one day. Like, Oh, I actually did see Spider-Man. It's let's just say
Yeah,
I've actually have a lot to say, but at the same time, I was like, yeah, when I have the chance.
yeah.
And
I
also
think
the F. Go on.
yeah, I just think like for Spider-Man, the only thing is my timetable is not as open, especially for August. I'm actually currently on vacation right now. That's why I kind of wanted to do Wizards, since I think that would be a little bit shorter.
And
But
also, I mean, also the Avatar film without watching anything Avatar related, aside from what Death Battle told me. I mean, don't get me wrong, all episodes of Death Battle Avatar, it's like bad.
yeah,
Uh, I don't even know how they did that, but okay. Um, but yeah, I have nothing to say about Avatar film. It's like it's written by AI.
it does feel like it's written by AI.
Yeah, it is
When
written by AI.
when Bagel and I were discussing, it's like there's like some good things here and there, like if you're with like nostalgia goggles on. But like at the same time, it's like it is rehashing like a lot of stuff from the original show from Korra, and just making a plot based on that. Especially, it's like questionable in the sense that like there's a lot of stuff going on in this movie where it's like it's kind of interesting that Korra show does not talk about any of it. So
Yeah, once again, the most interesting thing is behind the scenes. The film got leaked. Everyone just like, you have to respect the creators. Don't watch the
yeah,
leaked stuff. And then a day before, it turns out it's made by AI. Everyone is like, fuck.
yeah.
Yeah, and
The
no
creators
one.
say the creators said that that's not real, like that image that was there. But it's hard. It's you once you get a screenshot saying that ChatGPT gave this reference, it's like even if it's not real and somebody put it in there as a joke or something like that, it's like the screenshots there. You can't really delete that, no matter how much context you want to give. So
And
that is the downside.
it's not even a screenshot of like some random like a show, like a video. No, it's actually a panel.
Yeah,
I was like, so yeah, but so no one dares to talk about Avatar film because it got leaked and then it turns out you use ChatGPT. Everyone just like we have respected creators, and it turns out you use ChatGPT, and it was like, but they can't now. They should be now. Are they gonna say yeah? We should just pirate it. They're not gonna say it.
yeah. And then they just recently canceled the Zuko movie quietly as well. So
To be fair, good. I do not believe they would do a good job.
it is interesting because like only from that standpoint. Before we go back, it's just like Stephen Ewan, who was voicing Zuko in the movie, is like he clearly had barely any lines. Like it was like pretty painfully obvious that Zuko had nothing in terms of like dialogue. So it's like me and Bagel were like theorizing maybe it's because like they were expecting him to have his own movie. So it's like let's not give him too much to do in this movie so that he can do more in the other movie. And then now that it's like quietly canceled, it's like, well, it was a waste of time and money.
I mean, I don't even
I
know why they.
mean,
I
I
don't
mean,
even
all
know
the
why they even tried it. I don't even know why
yeah,
they even bothered to do any of this bullshit. I mean, to be honest, they have so much time to think about to do an Avatar film. To be honest, I did not give a shit about Avatar. Like
yeah. You had like 19 years, bro.
19 years, and they're like, let's make an Avatar film.
This is hard. This is what they were saying.
I was like,
Making a plot was hard.
no, I legit watched it. I was like, wait, that's just literally any movie, just a MacGuffin film. They gotta have to find a super powerful weapon, and this clearly evil guy is clearly evil. I mean, I
Yeah.
say that even though they made him a saint, and then they just suddenly turned him evil.
The only thing I can say about him is like at least Dave Bautista is good at pretending to be a hero and then becoming a villain, compared to like when Korra, because like Korra does the exact same thing, like where she like gets manipulated by somebody from season 2, but it's like the guy's like clearly evil, like he's drawn evil, he's like he sounds evil, like the music they give him is evil. They even put like a shot of him like sitting in the throne room and like his face is like covered in shadow. It's like, yeah, I wonder if that guy's the bad guy. So it's like at least Dave Bautista is at least seems more friendly before you get the reveal for him. So I'll only give him that.
To be honest, I'm surprised no one in the film just like, hey, why the fuck are you stuck on ice? Most
Yeah.
obvious question. And I mean, to be honest, it's yeah, go on.
Then it's also like it is just like, oh, it's great. Like, Aang is not the last Airbender. It's actually another person, and it was
Yeah, we
somebody
seen.
from 5,000 years before him, and he was frozen the exact same way as he was. So it's like, that's great. It's
Good.
not like the show's called The Last Airbender.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they have invent bullshit. I don't even know because I think the most interesting is literally the villain because he was like, he's literally just a saint. He wanted to restore
Actually,
Air Nation.
the most interesting thing is the fan art.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. You
Yeah,
guys
all
are
the
you guys are weird with simping for young kids in the Avatar show.
we got the adult versions now. It's okay.
Yeah, I was like, to be fair,
See it, and the in the movies, like everybody's hot. Like there's literally somebody for everybody. The bisexuals are winning, so that's good
yeah,
for them.
I guess, but yeah, it's like the most interesting thing to talk about is the villain. Is they were just I want to restore airbenders, and then suddenly he's like, I'm evil. I actually want to kill everyone. I must all give evil people airbending powers, destroy a city.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm supposed. Am I supposed
and
to?
then Republic City will forget about it 70 years later
I Jesus Christ. They just make it Republic City. It's like how off screen, I guess.
in
And
13 years.
Jesus Christ, who wrote this garbage? Oh yeah, AI did. So forgot about that. Also, is it safe to say that the M Night film is the second best Avatar content?
Yeah,
I mean, I would say this now. Fucking hell.
I think we're just waiting for the beach episode for season 3 now, and that's it. So
The beach episode of season 3. What?
yeah, no, it's a reference for the Avatar fans.
Yeah.
But yeah, Wizards.
Yeah, this show is made by AI. You can't convince me otherwise.
Yeah, so if you guys don't remember, so we did review season 1 and 2 in the past. You guys can check that out if you want. It is like, another one of those let's make a sequel content of the thing that was popular 20 years ago kind of a thing, or nearly 20 years ago. And, yeah, it's like 15 years after the events of Wizards. Justin Russo is like the main person that we kind of follow around. He has his own family, somebody who's not Harper as his wife, along with 2 sons. And then they get bombarded by a new girl named Billy, who we learn is actually Alex's daughter, but she didn't know that for a while because reasons. Originally, the sons they actually had no magic or awareness that their dad was a wizard. And then they suddenly get powers, and then they do this thing like, we need to get ready for the family wizard competition, and then that there's no hint of that like ever again. So yeah, this show is like really weird because like it is very evident that like there's like ideas that they have. There's like no sense of like cohesion between any of the seasons. Like obviously season 1 with 21 episodes, it has some attempts to trying to reconnect with the original show, especially with the part of like trying to explain, quote unquote, with like Justin losing his headmaster abilities, and it's for like the dumbest reasons. Even for a sitcom show. Then like then you have like the kids going to school. When's the last time they went to school? In after that?
Season 2 episode like fucking 3 or 4. Basically, the episode that Justin's eldest son has like a new girlfriend, even though he literally has a fairy girlfriend in season 1.
Yeah, all the love interests that they introduced, they all just like disappear off screen. Like in the last season, Billy had like an orc boyfriend, and then he disappeared and is not mentioned at all, even though he was in the finale or the one before that. Especially because he was the one who did the bamboozle with the villain, the not Voldemort guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, I don't even know how that anyone just. To be honest, apparently there's a lot of things involving David Henry behind the scenes.
Yeah. I mean, we could briefly just kind of talk about what we got because it really isn't that much. So
Yeah,
so yeah, season three, all four episodes dropped on one day, on August 4th, and the first episode was actually directed by Selena Gomez.
uh, just so you know that means fuck all because TV directing is easy.
Yeah.
I'm saying this because I actually work in the film industry. Like the moment director walk on set, they're like everyone else is working knows what they're doing. You're just here to just basically just like yeah that shot is good go. Don't get me wrong, sometimes they have a lot of influence. Like for example, Daredevil season 3. There's no one shot fight scene. And then the guest director was like, "Can I just make this 11 season to one shot?"
Mm.
So that's an interesting fact. Originally, there's no one shot fight scene. But
It's arguably the best one.
yep. And this one, what the fuck is Selena Gomez did? That is so different.
No, it's not really anything. So from the last episode of season 2, Billy is asked to open the rift because she is like the prophecy child of the one that's going to destroy the world, which by the way, that is completely forgotten about altogether.
That was just mystery box. JJ Abrams bullshit.
Yeah, so she does open the rift, and instead of like going inside the rift with the bad guy, it starts with a P, but instead Alex jumps into the portal too. But this is like before they have their own reveal that Alex remembers that Billy is her mother.
Yeah,
Billy is her daughter. Yeah.
The finale is bullshit, by the way. If anyone forgot about it.
Yeah. So and then Billy has a bit of PTSD and getting nightmares about the villain and losing her mom and all that stuff, and it's been happening for a few weeks in terms of
No,
that.
not for a few weeks. 3 days. They said that.
Oh,
3 days. 3 days.
Yeah.
They literally have Winter said, is it because 3 days ago you see a mom jumping into a pot of father? That's her mom, and she just killed herself to save you.
Yeah. Standard.
Fuck shit dialogues. What the fuck?
Standard Disney dialogue.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. And so that just happened. Apparently she could just open portals like this. I guess.
Yeah, so this is the episode that has like a few like an A and B plot with like Justin is trying to find his sister. But like he's finding that like his emotions are like affecting his senses in terms of like using his intelligence. So his wife tells him, then I don't know, why don't you're getting too emotional and all that stuff. Maybe I should use emotional baggage. So he opens up her bag and like removes his emotions. The only thing I can give them from that is like it does feel like a wizard's plot point. I don't know about a grown man Justin doing that. Compared to when he was younger, but yeah.
But how does emotions stop you from figuring shit out? I mean, don't get me wrong, it make you act impulsively, or just make you see like
I think that's what they're going for, like impulsive, or like it blinds him to focus. Which,
but like you're making a machine. That has nothing to do with me.
Yeah, but yeah,
I mean,
then eventually he makes the machine. But in the meantime, he does, because of his emotionless behavior. So it's like whenever Billy's like trying to ask about like, oh, I feel like I'm dangerous and I might destroy the world. It's like, yeah, that's true.
Do you know how quickly he made the machine?
Yeah.
I think it's like an hour's like maybe I
He
don't know, a
just
few minutes.
he takes a coffee machine that exists and then just tinkers around with it.
No, really, it's like it's literally happened like during. It's like, oh, Billy was like, oh, in the morning, oh, I hate that I have powers, and then he just talked to her, like, am I the trouble? Like she was like, yeah. So basically, like, it's like an hour or two at most. He just made a quantum machine. Like, yeah, that's not me making Ant-Man references. No, they literally call it quantum machine.
Yeah, everything is quantum,
Jesus Christ.
even though
Like,
quantum is like small, but okay.
I swear this season is inspired by Ant-Man Mania. Even a lot of plot beats are similar.
Yeah. So and then it's like a mix of like a few things like and then Milo and Roman are also talking about like how they have some fear about Billy's nightmares or like that she's like very powerful and like she might destroy stuff. Even though it was kind of like a question of like goading her, but like it was also like a part of a bit because like Alex's boxes were like being moved from her place to another because she was not there and they think she's dead. So Milo's like moving the boxes inside and outside the house as a joke. But then but like in that moment, like Billy interprets like the whole thing as like, oh, the brothers are afraid of me, kind of a thing. So, just a classic stance of misunderstanding, which gets her to eventually break her wand in half and losing her magical ability.
No, well, by the way, do you know what the funny thing is? That's a review was like, oh, the delivery man was like, oh, Alice's run is overdue, so she's telling us to send the boxes to this place. I was like, dude, that's just 3 days. The run is a month.
Yeah. All right. 3 days.
Jesus, 3 days for a rent? What the fuck is wrong with you? Unless Alex did not pay rent, but like, dude, Alex is like a high-ranking member of the Wizard Council or some shit.
I guess it's caring about the mortal stuff from that standpoint, but even then, it's like, yeah, 3 days is crazy.
3 days, yeah, that was insane.
And to ship all of her items to Justin's house.
They can literally just not say 3 days. You could just like, oh, just don't say the time frame. Just a while ago or something. It's like at least we could like, oh, that's a month past it, at the very least.
Especially since like the last season ended like a year ago, right? So it's like,
yeah, literally just a year ago.
You could have either put a year or like you could have put like some kind of arbitrary longer time or months even.
Yeah, but like
I imagine having nightmares for months would be kind of maybe a bit much for the child, but yeah, at the same time, it's like it doesn't really make sense from that standpoint. But yeah, so and they have like their parody bit of like Roman. He drops a box which has like a biker leather jacket in it, called Spirit Angels, and he puts it on and it teleports him to
the Wizard World.
Wizard World with the.
That's when you know they did not watch Wizards. You can't do that.
My thing is like, I'm kind of confused with like, why call them the Spirit Angels? It was like really confusing because I thought it was referring to the angels.
Yeah, because they literally what the fuck are you on?
And they're all wizards. That's the weird part.
I don't even know. I don't even know what the fuck are you on now because the Wizards literally organization. There's literally a 4-part series about the angels.
Yeah, that's why I was like, if you wanted to give them a biking so apparently the jacket belonged to Billy's father, who we'll get to. So what's weird is like, one is like calling them the Spirit Angels. It just didn't really make sense as to like why name them after that. Maybe like call them a different like a different kind of magical entity or something like that. Maybe that could have worked a little bit better. But then like at the same time, it's like I mean, yeah, you have like a device that's like you have something that can like teleport person straight to the wizarding world and all that stuff. And then it's like they're all wizards; they're not even angels. So it's like, why are they called the spirit angels? But yeah,
Because you see, it's even weird because Justin literally has a plot with like a dark angel trying to manipulate him, like in like the show, and David Henry is there. Did he forgot about the angel girlfriend she has in Wizards of Waverly Place?
yeah, but yeah. It's just the irony. Like they're they're not angels, but they're all wizards. But yeah,
Okay, that's
um,
one thing.
yeah.
Uh,
So then Milo asked Billy to help
uh,
get their brother back, but like
uh,
she's not revealing that she lost her powers.
by the way, how the fuck did she lost her? You can't just lose your power just because you broke your wand. That's not how it works.
Yeah.
We're shown.
So this show is like really aggressive with like hand magic does not exist, and I don't know why. I mean, I have heard people say that, like, when Alex was like in the dollhouse, like, if she had hand magic, she should have gotten herself out like super easily. Or like the hand magic itself is like very inconsistent with like how does it work. Um, it's been a while since I've rewatched the
I mean, the
original
show gave an
show.
explanation.
Yeah.
Look, it's easy. Okay, can you hear me? Oh yeah, my mic just
Yes.
dropped. Okay, hand magic is like it's usable. It's just weaker. It's literally in the film Wizards of Waverly Place the movie. It's explicit that yeah, you can do magic. It's just much weaker, and there's limited spells you can do with it. That's the extent. But at the same time, in the show, Alex is able to teleport herself across a galaxy with hand magic.
Hmm.
So it's not even that great. So it's still really powerful. The only time they use hand magic is literally just Billy, just because she has really powerful some shit.
Yeah, and then Alex like forgets she has hand magic too.
And also, it's like we are shown twice how to remove someone's magic in the show in the original show. Does not involve breaking a wand. Like the last magic from the original show is literally the magic removal spell. And Alex literally just waves on herself and just remove her own magic. You don't have to break a wand, and the fucking magic does not transfer to another person.
Hmm. Yeah, and then so yeah, Billy goes to the Wizarding World to and then they find Milo. Then there's like this long bit of them and the biker gang. The guy who's played by the guy from General Hospital,
Wait,
Reapers or something.
General Hospital? General
That was
Hospital?
like the main actor, Blake Gibbons. He was like the guy that they were talking to the most in the. He's just from General Hospital. That's where I know him from. They were just having like a bit.
But yeah,
They were
that's
just kind of
wrong.
yeah. So it's like, oh, you need to prove that you're the daughter of Damien. If you are the daughter of Damien, then like you'd be able to have like a herald. Oh, it's like a Patronus from Harry Potter. No, it's not. It sounds like it. I mean, it is basically.
Yeah, basically. The first thing is you can't just teleport to the Wizarding World. It's a hard. You need some kind of door to do that, even for wizards. Literally across any dimension, you can't just teleport through it. Whoever wrote this did not watch the original show, even though even magical items does not count. I think literally the only time they did it's when in the film, what's it called? Jerry just like I'm gonna teleport us to a realm that I created with a titanium wand, which is like one of the most powerful wand ever. So that's literally the only exception, and he made the place himself. So but like, there's no indication any single magical item and stuff can just do that. So they just pulled it out of their ass to rush the plot point.
Yeah.
So,
It's like they wanted to do. It feels like they wanted to do more episodes, but like they also want to call it a 4-part finale, and it doesn't feel like any part of a finale at all. Especially with like this back and forth bit that they're doing.
we can break it up behind the scenes. Let's just say I think Disney is not happy with the show.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't blame them this time.
Yeah,
it's
so
it's like I don't blame them for Doctor Who getting cancelled, like not giving them more money to do Doctor Who. I do not blame them.
Yeah, we never got to talk about that too.
Yeah, to be fair, it's just a Doctor Who cancellation.
It is like kind of interesting that like you have like trying to cater to the American audience and like it fucking gets blown up like the last time.
Not even the American audience. I think Russell T Davies is just so up his ass. To be fair, I know that's gonna happen for an announcement literally a week before, because I know people who worked on BBC. I'm not gonna say how, and that person told me. So, and then a week later, it's publicly announced. So I was not surprised when I heard that.
Yeah.
So
it is crazy that like you have an IP like Doctor Who, and like the fact that they couldn't even figure a simple thing like merch is like, yeah, they don't know what to do at all. Disney of all things, but it also it does make sense. So
yeah, to be fair, I don't blame Disney this time. It's like he was like, yeah, fuck that shit. No one likes it. I do not even like Disney. Just so you know. Ah, great. So that was fun. Well, at least Doctor Who is not coming back until 2028. To be honest, I think they should just shut it down for 10 years at the very least. Whoever wrote this is garbage. Russell T Davies just to be sacked. Now that was awkward.
Hold on, keep talking. I have to do something.
Okay. Oh yeah, Doctor Who is shit if you don't know that. Oh yeah, I really have a lot to say about Doctor Who at this point. I wish there's some comments, but oh well. I mean, everything we need to say is just sad already. There's nothing new about it. Russell T Davies is an asshole. I mean, I know some stuff behind the scenes, but like, I don't think I should tell you guys. Oh yeah, House of the Dragons just came out. I don't think we've got part of it. I don't think Red wants to watch it. I'm gonna be honest, I don't want people to watch it as well. House of the Dragons is so shit, man. Oh yeah, I'm actually on set for that season. Let's just say I don't think people want to brag about it anymore. I've seen like episode 7. I think episode 8 just came out. Maybe I'll just check. House of the Dragons season 3. No, it hasn't came out yet. Oh, it's coming out tonight. Oof, can't wait for them to do whatever the fuck that is. Yeah. By the way, fun fact: Ryan Condal does not like tell George R. Martin to fuck off. I don't blame. Okay, one, I don't feel bad for George R. Martin because he's like, it's okay. So I was like, dude, that guy was like, you've been working with a lot of showrunners in HBO, and they all tell you to fuck off. Stop greenlighting shows for them. And two, do you know
I
what
finished
Ryan
the
Kondo, the
finish the
showrunner?
books, bro.
Huh? Yeah,
Finish
you
the
still
books,
refuse.
bro. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, do you know what the showrunner Ryan Kondo used to do before the House of the Dragons?
What's that?
The Rock films.
The Rock films.
Yeah,
Oh,
film starring The Rock.
gotcha.
Yeah, by the way, this person thinks that he can write better than George R. R. Martin. Hey, I hope you like Rampage or Hercules, starring The Rock.
Nah.
Yeah, he wrote those. Yeah, he thinks he can write better than George R. R. Martin. By the way.
That's great. Yeah. So it seems like all hope is lost, and like the kids are about to get killed by a bunch of bikers, and then but then like Winter and Billy, they hold hands, and then suddenly magic comes out of their hands together, and like this causes the Patronus thing to come out. She is the daughter of Damien, and then the bikers give Billy a teddy bear, saying that Damien wanted her to have it. She hasn't seen her father in 10 years, so she'll know what to do with it. She goes back, and then Justin and his wife has like a bit about like the whole losing the emotions thing, and he's losing his sense of reality and all this stuff. So after creating the device that is capable of finding Alex across the dimensions, she it's like perfect, but it doesn't seem to be working. And then his wife like puts like two bags, saying one has the wand and one has like is the emotional baggage bag that will give his emotions back. And they do this long bit of like, you're making me think about this, but I think it's this. But actually, you want me to think that, so I think it's the other that thing. So he does open the bag. He is tricked into like getting his emotions back, and then once his emotions are back, then suddenly the device works because his emotional connection to his sister is like what was the last piece of magic that needed to make the device work. So
there's so much bullshit unpacked here. One, how the fuck does the one opening it back thing works?
yeah, so the wand is like it was like
It's in a
connected.
separate.
Yeah, it
It's
was
in a
connected.
separate bag.
Yeah.
You think
Then like
Justin won't be able to see the string?
sitcom logic.
Yeah, and two, how the fuck do you connect the string from another back to another string to the other back?
I think
Yeah.
he pulled it. I think he pulled it from the same bag.
It's weird because it's like it's implied that his wife like tricked him into like, okay, now no matter what, yes, he found the wand, but the other bag, it's like you can, but it's still connected. But the wand is connected to the other bag, which is like, okay, how do you even do that the when the when the bag is zip tight? And you think the string is obvious.
Yeah. So I don't know. Then like the next, so it's so weird because like the next is like, oh, Billy goes back to sleep. She tapes her wand, but she still doesn't feel like she, you know, deserves to have her magic back or anything like that. Winter, when they go to sleep, Winter is like floating in the air, and that's that.
And
Um,
and also the funny part, the explanation. Why did the quantum machine works? Yes, that's what they call the quantum machine. I was
yeah.
not referencing Ant-Man. So because you see, it works because it needs emotion to activate. Okay, why would the emotionless Justin made the fight that only work if it needs
Need
emotion
emotions.
to activate? 2, how does that work? I the you
Yeah,
I
it needed the emotions to power a non-emotional person. Yeah, so it does find her, and then it cuts to Alex waking up in an apartment, and it opens the door, and Harper's there, and then that's the end of the episode.
great.
So Harper is finally here after 2 seasons.
Yeah, don't worry. I got quotes from Jennifer Stone.
So I mean, the other episodes are kind of quick to describe.
Episode 2 is filler. Done. That's all you need to say. And that's the episode with Harper and what's it, Mason?
Mason comes back too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So episode 2, it's kind of split with so Billy's trying to figure out what does the teddy bear do. They do like a bit where Milo turns himself into a talking dinosaur toy, and it turns out that Bear is saying that Damien, her father, is currently at Whiskatraz, and they need to break him out in order for him to make a rift that is powerful enough to open and get Alex out of the rift.
Okay, just do that. Done.
Yeah, it's it's just breaking into the prison is easy said than done.
Why didn't he just tell Justin? Just like, oh, I don't have magic.
But I'm afraid of what he'll say and all that stuff. All right. And then meanwhile, the other sons, they're I don't remember if it's this episode or if it's the next episode.
This episode is not. This episode is the one with the many winters.
The multiple. Oh, it is the multiple winters.
Yeah. So basically, Silas is like, "All right, I don't have powers. I'm gonna be so afraid." And this little girl just blocked the door, even though you can just punch her and just leave.
I'm punching a child.
Oh yeah, of course. Sorry, it's a Disney show. You can just walk past her. She won't be strong enough to block you.
Yeah, right. Silas Evelini comes back. From he was the villain in season 1. The son of Evelini from the original show.
Yeah, played by Octavia Spencer, by the way.
Yeah, so he so Billy is specifically going to him inside the amulet because he was the only wizard that has ever escaped Whiskatraz. So he'll agree to that to help them, but this is back when he thought that Billy actually had her powers, but Winter was, talking. So he learns that Billy does not actually have her powers anymore. So he tries.
Yeah.
So
I guess he just locked in a necklace without just handing it to the police.
Yeah, the Roosters just had Evelini in the amulet and kept him, I guess. Didn't send him back to prison.
The thing is, like, remember, in the Minister McFicklehorn took the amulet.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. I guess they just forgot about that. So that happened.
So that just happened.
Okay. That's, by the way, this entire thing could be solved if they're just like, oh, Justin, I lost my powers. How do you get them back?
He takes the magic of all 5 winters and just puts it back in her body. It's like, there you go, you got your magic back.
Yeah,
it felt very hand wavy. Ironically,
to be fair, that's kind of how it works in Wizards.
For losing magic?
Yeah, because it's weird because like there's only 2 instances. The first instance is like when Alex doesn't want to give him the paper to his dad Jerry, and Professor Crumbs, rest in peace. He's a great actor.
Mhm.
Just took her magic, like without a wall about it. He just does it with his hand, and then he was like, and he just gave it back to her when the episode ends. That's a great episode, by the way. It's just like even though Alex does not like it's irresponsible and stuff, like Justin still has her back no matter what. Because he just loves her. He loves his sister, and even he can be irresponsible sometimes because he's trying to protect someone's life. That's a great episode. And the second time it's Alex versus Alex. When what's it called? When the ends, Alex sacrificed herself so that she can save the world. And the magic crystal, which the show retcon, by the way, give it back. Give her back. Give it to her back. Give it to her. To be fair, that requires a higher power. So it's reasonable if the magic transferred to another person, you can give it back. And there's another. And to be fair, South Evil Lineage's mother tried to do that to Justin when she's playing ping pong. But still, I can believe that. The thing I could not believe is there's no way Billy's magic transfer to Winter. That's not established. That's not a thing at all.
The only thing I could say is because like she just randomly starts floating, but then it's weird because like she broke the wand, which means that she lost her magic, quote unquote. But then when she holds hands with Winter, that means she has like some kind of residual magic in her, despite saying she lost her magic. So
yeah, that's a clear contradiction because that's not how it works.
Yeah. So then she just like ends up like so they so basically he's taking like the residual magic that's in all the Winters and just puts it back into Billy, and then they go on their way.
To be fair, yeah. So this entire thing can be solved if Billy just told Justin. There's no reason not to. But they're like, oh, you see, Billy is too scared to tell Justin. I was like, dude, your plan is literally just to release the most evil person on Earth at this point.
Teenage angst.
Yeah, literally release the most evil person on Earth to break into a prison. The most secure prison in the Wizarding world.
Yeah. So the more interesting thing that happens in this episode is like, Alex is in a thing where she's at an apartment with Harper, but she doesn't remember like ever being there. It's like, well, you see, we've moved a lot from apartment to apartment and stuff like that. Okay. And then so Harper's acting kind of weird as usual.
But to be fair, Jennifer Stone still acts like Harper. It's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
And if you don't know, Selena Gomez and Jennifer Stone are still friends in real life. Like literally, Selena Gomez invited her to be in her wedding.
Yeah, I know that she was saying.
Go on.
I know she was saying like I saw them doing the hat dance from the original show. They were doing that again like recently as well for behind the scenes.
To be fair, that's just promotion, but still, you can tell they still have good chemistry together.
Yes. So she's acting strange. She's saying that there's like a surprise that's going to happen, but she can't reveal what the surprise is yet. So she ends up locking Alex into the bathroom. She took a wand off her, so she can't use magic to get out. Now, I was like, this is a family wizard. This is a hand magic, and like we just don't remember any of that. But it turns out this is not real. So okay, I guess. Like this entire
this is like the Ahsoka episode. What's the it's like the Anakin stuff in Ahsoka.
Oh yeah.
It's like what's the point of this episode?
Member berries.
Literally, the only reason member berries.
Yeah.
It's
So
look at
Justin. So it's weird though because Justin comes in, and it even has like a reference to him saying to Harper that, "Yeah, I have a new redheaded wife. I'm gonna marry her. You have a redheaded girlfriend." Oh, that's interesting. I don't know if I should laugh or should I cry about it. There you go. It is weird. Like I'm like really confused. Like I don't hate the actress that they got for Justin's wife. It's just more like I don't understand why they went about it like in this way. I don't know if it's because like they just didn't want him to marry Harper, even though obviously Juliet was going to be gone because Bridget Mendler is a CEO now.
to be fair, I don't think the just to be fair, I don't even know that they even asked Bridget Mendler to come back for an episode.
Yeah, that is true. Probably just assume, especially with like how much they really don't give a fuck about asking any of the previous actors is kind of crazy.
Yeah,
But
don't worry, I have quotes from everyone.
we're
Fucking
we're
hell.
we're gonna get to that since that's the only
Uh,
interesting thing here.
but
But
yeah, let's just
yes,
discuss this episode. I mean,
so this is a strange episode because we learned that Justin gives like Harper like a spell so that she does anytime she wants to say her like revealing the secret thing that she has to say, like she'll say something boring.
like,
So you need to get the dishwasher to check out your dishwasher,
yeah,
that kind of thing. So Alex does escape, and then she demands, "Why are you locking me up? And like, why are you doing this to me? And all this stuff." Because the dishwasher has to check your thing. And then all of a sudden, Mason is there at the door. Yeah, so Greg Sulkin is back.
Greg Scolan. Greg Scolan?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's it called? Yeah, Greg Skulkin.
Chase Stein from Runaways.
Oh yeah, that's a show. That's a mixed bag of a show. I like a lot of it though.
Yeah, so it turns out that like uh, Harper was not trying to reveal the fact that Mason was going to propose to Alex, and then Alex just put together because Harper is having a lot of fun with it, setting the mood, making candles, setting the music, and all that stuff. Uh, you're only acting this way because you need to. He's going to propose, so yeah, and then Alex demands Mason to go on one knee because she's expecting him to propose, and he's the one that's like, "I can't propose, and I can't propose. Why is that?" And she sits and thinks about it for like 2 seconds, and then it's like, "Because you're dead." It's like Jesus Christ.
How did you die?
It's not that I don't believe he died. It's just more like,
No, how?
oh, how
How did he die? Remember,
they don't
Selena
talk
Gomez,
about that.
Alex Russo got pregnant at 19 years old. Did she die immediately after the last episode of the OG?
Well, to be fair, she's pregnant with Damien's kid, but it's like my question is just like, she was only like what, like 18 in the movie, so it's like,
Yeah.
like 1 year later, her other
No.
boyfriend died. Her Mason died at 19 years old, which is
No,
crazy.
no, pregnancy caused like what, 9 months? What the fuck? How?
And then she
How did
met
Mason?
then she met a dark wizard son who was a bad guy, but then became a good guy, and then and married him and had a kid with him, like immediately after. It's like, okay, yeah. So I don't know. It's such a weird timeline in terms of like understanding where these things are. Mason dying off screen is really crazy. At this rate, it's like I wouldn't be surprised if Juliet also died off screen because especially since they don't talk about her at all except for that one reference of who's Juliet. That's it.
Yeah, and
It's like
also
season
like
one, I
remember,
think.
it's like Mason is a werewolf. He's basically ageless. He's immune
Yeah,
to a lot of the diseases. Like, how did he die? Like, someone has to kill him at this point. Did he die by car crash?
yeah. I assume you can kill a werewolf. It's just more like, but like they don't talk about how he died, which I guess it's not the episode's responsibility to do that in the sake of the context of what they're doing, but like at the same time, it's like I don't know. It's just like Mason was a beloved character as well, so just to reveal that he died off screen at age 19 is crazy. Um, Now obviously the actor doesn't look 19 because it's been years, but it
Yeah,
is
but
weird. It is weird that like that was just an accepted thing.
yeah. Apparently, and apparently Mason turned into Ghost to save Alex. I guess, and then he was like, it's basically just Anakin shit in Ahsoka.
It's like, yeah. So it's like, why do you think I'm here to help? So it's like, am I dead? So Alex is asking, am I dead? No, not yet. It's just that you have a choice, whether to die or to end up in the rift. Going back to your daughter and all this stuff. It is weird. It's weird though. Like the force ghost Mason is kind of weird. It's like, yeah, you have a husband and a daughter. Now you make him sound like a cuck. So there you go. Yeah. So and then she has like
Yeah,
yeah. So that she hugs Mason. Then she has a
uh,
conversation with Harper. Like, my daughter has a Harper too. She's a
yeah.
winter,
I don't
and
even. To be
and
fair,
then like yeah.
the winter is so irrelevant in the show, honestly.
Yeah.
Uh,
But Harper is like emotional about it, and then
but
saying like,
I,
we like when you go back to our world, like just talk to me again, and that's also kind of weird too. It's like I guess like the main Alex just has not talked to Harper in a while, and we don't know why either. And then she doesn't
uh,
come back. She doesn't come back for the finale either. So it's like, which is also another weird choice. If you're gonna do like the whole like everybody's singing the substation from the original show eating is like I feel like Harper would probably be there then. I mean, yeah,
Max, Harper, Jerry, any of the
we'll,
OGs.
we'll get to them.
Okay, don't get it wrong. So yeah, this episode is literally just the memories, the world between worlds. But honestly, I don't even know what's happening.
Yeah,
Apparently, he just asleep. How does this work? How is this the world between worlds? I mean the rift.
yeah, and then it's like, and then Mason being the spirit guide or something like that is also is an interesting choice. But like it feels more like we need to explain where is Mason. So
He
yeah,
died.
he died.
Why? What would that be your explanation?
And then Mason's like, go back to your husband.
No,
Gosh, gosh.
literal. Okay, to be fair, I don't know why. Because they want to bring Mesa back. At the same time, they know they have literally no reason for Alex and Mason to break up. So it's like he died. That's literally the only reason. And then I was like, well, dude, isn't he a werewolf super strength? How the fuck did he die? And isn't he also immortal? How does he die?
He just does.
It's like if I tell you like 4 die off screen in the MCU, like how did he die? Do you want to tell me?
Yeah.
Uh.
Yeah. So that's pretty much this episode. Billy and Justin end up in Wizcatraz. With like by framing getting Evelini, like they're hiding inside Evelini's locket, while Evelini is being sent back to Wizcatraz, and they're going in to go and take her father out of jail, that kind of thing. So there you go. we also never get to know why was he in jail.
No, he locked himself in jail to protect Billy.
Oh, right.
How does this protect? That's the explanation. Okay, literally, why don't Alex just mind wipe him as well?
That is true.
But they did
But
that.
then I guess I don't know if it's because like to get him also away from his father, the evil father as well, Penwolf. If he's in jail, then like Penwolf cannot get to his son either. But like I still feel like you could at least wipe his memory and send him to jail. Then it's like you have a double whammy in case Penwolf breaks into the jail and takes his son.
And even that, I'll be like, I probably would not lock him in jail. I'll probably just like, I was like, remember, Alex, like, what was the trial? Just have him under like heavy protection from those guards.
Yeah. Now I will be honest, like I said it last night when I was watching it. I actually thought episode 3 was one of the better episodes in the entire 35 episodes. Mainly because like just to keep it simple, like I feel like in terms of its pacing, I think it does a pretty decent job at like kind of going through some of the beats between Billy and Justin. You obviously have like your B plot with the other characters, like even though there's like too many of them, with just Winter just babbling around and all that stuff. But they're trying to. It does get them to do something with like Harper and Roman, trying to like manipulate the device that Justin made to get Alex out of the rift. So they were like using a mix of magic and technology, where it causes like the magic of Alex's voice to end up in the microwave essentially. So
how does that work?
Magic science.
Like, remember, Alex did not even acknowledge that in episode 4.
Because nobody reread the script. They're just going on. Yeah.
I think they wrote the script during filming.
Or they were writing it as was going along.
Yeah, basically, pretty much.
Yeah.
To be honest, this season it is really similar to Ant-Man Quantumania for some reason.
Yeah. So I guess like what I kind of liked about this episode, in terms of its structure, is like it does kind of like go through elements of one kind of getting into Billy's mind about like what she is thinking about, being that powerful wizard, even though we don't really get to have that much out of it. But like also like, I'm about to meet my dad that I haven't seen in 10 years. Will he even like me or anything like that? And then, Justin giving that assurance that like, he'd be proud of having a daughter like you and all this stuff. So it is pretty evident that, David Henry is kind of like mandating, like, I need to have like this one bad scene of every episode kind of thing. So I can definitely see where his mind was going. And then the action with Wizkatraz, I mean, obviously you would probably expect the guards to be better and more competent with how they are. They do capture Justin, even though they allow his hands to be giant and all that stuff. And then they also kind of have like this thing like where like anybody who has magic in the Wizkatraz, they're under a spell scrambler. So it scrambles whatever spell that they put, they're going to give like a random thing that they won't expect, kind of a thing.
Oh no! If only that was a thing in that original show, wouldn't that be interesting?
Yeah, I mean, I think it makes sense in terms of like having that as a security measure. So it's like anything you want to do as a spell, it'll backfire on you in some way that you don't know what it would be. So that would end up getting Billy captured by one of the guards. And then Justin also gets captured as well after like he does rescue Billy so that she can go and find her dad.
Okay, I've got a quick question. What is their plan?
Well, to be fair, Willie says I got no idea.
Oh, okay. Okay, I will ask an even better question. Why do they even need to break his dad out?
So he he has the power to like open the rift, like
So does Billy.
like but like in the scenario against like I just rewatched it. Did they not say that?
No, they originally they said it was like, oh, because Billy lost her power, so she'll need her dad to open the rift. But Billy has her powers back. That's the reason.
Okay. Right. Okay. Now I remember. Yeah, you're right. So now she can do it without her dad. But
Yeah.
I guess having your dad would be nice too.
And then the other thing was like, wasn't just like just like Wizard Tribunal? Wasn't just like, oh, I'm the Wizard Tribe person. I need to see Damon Penwolf.
Dude, I forgot entirely about Justin Bieber.
It's like literally just say
To be
that.
fair, so did the show. The show forgot that too because it's not mentioned once.
Literally, you could just, if you just like, oh, I will not allow you to release a criminal. It's like he was just like, oh, no, I will not release him. I will need him for questioning because I found further evidence of his, so that I can investigate his dad, which is true, by the way.
That and it's like also like the guards don't act like they know Justin either.
It's like, yeah, and the thing that's like, why wouldn't they like, hey, why aren't you was the tribunal person? Because he did mention it in this episode. And why did it? And the other thing is like, okay, and speaking about the plan, like this plan only relies if the fact that the guards did not just strip like Silas like naked before he enters the prison.
Well, they were gonna do that because of the amulet on him, like putting him back into like prison clothes and all that stuff. So I do get that. My only thing that's weird about it is like they remove the clothes outside and then brings him inside and all that stuff. But like, I guess nobody's just guarding or like there when his like clothes or strip search was done.
No, imagine they put it in the locker
or in a locker, yeah.
Like
so if they do get out of the amulet, then they're inside a locker. But yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, like at least this episode has some progression, but like you really think about it, a lot of it does not make any sense.
Yeah.
I want to think of like I said comparison in the original show, but I don't think there's a prison break.
Yeah, it's not a prison break. It's just like I guess like what I kind of liked about it is more like I guess it's more the ideas of like Billy getting some kind of like reconnection with her father after a while and like the feelings that it would come from that. It's just more like I wish there was like it feels like there was an idea with the show because I can't say that like it was like completely like not capable of like working. It's just more like it's also clear that they didn't know where to go with this thing, which is why it's like kind of disappointing because like I feel like Wizards having a sequel show is like the one that they really need to get their shit together because like the standards are just so high in terms of the fan base and what they want out of the characters and all that stuff like that. And especially since like, introducing new characters is like normal. It's like it's expected to, but like.
Oh no! Yeah. If only they made a show about so Alex and Mason got married and have kids, or if they made a show about Max opening sandwich shop, or maybe Justin like running the. If David Henry just wants a Justin show, why don't Justin just like running the Wizard Academy?
Even then, it's like with with Damien, it's like I didn't mind the guy. I think he's like I like the actor. I think he's cool. I just think it's more like it is like you're just kind of like you put him in right in like the 34th episode, like, and like we don't really know that much about him. We don't know anything about. He's just a nice guy for the nice guy vibes.
No, he just like he's once evil, and then Alex fucked him, and he's good. He's good now.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah. It's like I also don't know if like I mean we are gonna talk about the behind the scenes soon, but like I don't know if they ever talked about like if they wanted to keep going, what was their plan. It was just kind of funny because like in the last episode you got Winter saying like I can watch 6 seasons of this. It's like right when they know that they're getting canceled, it's like gotcha.
yeah. So well.
But yeah,
I mean,
Alex does talk Roman through telling his spell. By the way, Roman and Milo becoming wizards too was really lame to me. Uh, it was obviously just to get like another Justin and Max scenario in this trio to have them all be wizards, but like none of that fucking matters. The wizard the tournament thing is not really real, so it's like they don't even talk about it.
no,
And all
most
this
of the
stuff,
time, I don't think they even remember they have magic. Sometimes.
yeah. But yeah, Roman says the spell for basically for Justin to end up in the rift uh with Alex.
Yeah.
But this is like it was like also during the time where like so they locked up Justin in the same cell with Evelini.
Why?
I guess they ran out of budget.
Oh, God. Fun fact: if you can just teleport Justin out of the prison, why don't you just teleport Damon out of the prison?
And it's like maybe if it was like Alex's wand as a family wizard and her power level is allowing him to teleport Justin out of a prison cell from Wizcatraz, it's like okay then maybe, but this is like Roman using his magic that I guess with Alex saying the spell for him, but still it's still Roman saying the spell. So
it's like so Justin can literally just teleport Damon out of it whenever he wants. He don't even need to do the prison break shit. No,
yeah.
they have spells to do that in the original show. Please do not fuck with me.
Yeah, so he ends up out into the rift with Alex, and Alex is saying, I was hoping you had a plan to get me out of here. So that's great.
Yeah. By the way,
that's pretty much the end of this episode.
Yeah, by the way, Roman and Winter just fixed the quantum machine in an afternoon.
Yeah, they just they're smart. The only thing I can really say is like it's also weird because like they also make a reference that like Roman and Winter, they used to be best friends before Billy came into their lives, and that like now like Winter just does not know anything about Roman, and it's like so weird. As if they were never friends for years, as if like that was just word dialogue and not like actually shown.
Remember, Winter is not a character. She's just funny friend. Harper is a character though. Harper actually challenges Alex all the time when it comes to her behaviors and her behaviors and how irresponsible she is.
She's just happy to be there.
Wait, yeah. Is this something in the background?
It's a lawnmower.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, so the last episode basically is just more of like so now Damien and Billy, they're escaping with the the what's it called? Jesus Christ. Trying to escape from the prison, but now that Justin is gone, they don't know where Justin went. But like they do talk to Evelini, like, oh, Evelini, you have to help me get out. It turns out Evelini is a massive fan of Damien. Oh, he's like a legend. He did like all these great crimes in the past, like all these things. They were talking about the time where Alex stripped naked, but they didn't get to explain that, so that's unfortunate.
But like, what crime? Okay, here's the thing. What crime did they do? If this is a crime so severe, wouldn't like the original show just like reference it?
They're saying it happened within the 15 years between the show, but like
No, Alex fucked him at 19 years old.
That's what I'm confused about. Well, I mean, it is 15 years later because because he's been in jail for 10 years. So yeah, so he's been in prison for 10 years, but like it's also weird because like did he commit a crime that's severe enough for him to go to prison, or is like did Alex want him to go to jail?
No. To be fair, they actually explained. He's that he would lock himself. He turned himself in just to save Billy.
Yeah.
So basically, he just volunteered to go to prison.
Yeah. But yeah, so Evelini does kind of comply to take them out. He explains that there is like a particular thing in the prison where if they where basically the spell scrambler, the thing that makes the magic go haywire, it reboots at particular times of the day. So if they since they have their wand with Billy, so if you can wait for like the time when the crystal is like rebooting, then you can escape.
Okay, so how did Soulless escape the prison again?
That part is the weird part because they said in that time he went through like all these tunnels and like these things like it's a reference to Alcatraz basically. But then it's like with how simple it was, it's like yeah, you just gotta wait for like this thing to reboot, and it's like one convenient that there's a thing, an object that requires rebooting to allow spell magic to work and not work. So yeah, they go beyond the door, and then there were guards guarding there because of course guards would be guarding the thing that would, do magic. And then Damien tells Billy, "You remember the time when you used to crush up all these like crystal balls?" And then like she thinks about it, and then she grabs the thing. Is like, "Yeah, I want to destroy this thing." Well, if you destroy it, then you're gonna cause like a lot of problems. All right, then catch.
Like, why don't the guards just tase her immediately? Basically, before she even runs.
She's a child.
I mean, this is the most. That child tried to kill you guys. That child tried to release the most like dangerous person in the world, according to the show.
Yeah, so she throws it up in the air, and then it does its reboot, and Billy and Damien they teleport out. Russo and Penwolf, and then there you go. Evelini remains in jail. Damien and Billy end up back into the real world. Then so Justin and Alex don't really get to talk that much inside the rift because Penwolf is also there, and he's like, "Oh, I've gotten so powerful and strong, and now
how?"
Because we're in the dark dimension. It's like, I guess.
How did Alex and Hamilton got separated in the first place? Like, genuine question.
Yeah, they both fell on top of each other.
Oh my god, this show sucks, man. And remember, why is this place so barren? The original plan in the season 2 finale, it's like Penwolf just over the rift to
it looked like hell, yeah.
It's to send an invading army to attack the world.
Yeah, here's just a bunch of rocks.
Not just rocks. They even made a joke about they run to the side, and it turns out it's on the other side of the screen. Yes, they just ran across the planet.
They ran across the entire planet. Yeah.
I was like, is this planet just a platform?
Yeah. So now you got the two powerful wizards. They're just like running around, hiding behind a bunch of rocks. Because that's really cool. Seeing our heroes like this. And then Damien, he opens up the rift. It's like, I can't hold it for too long. Billy helps him out. Alex does the bamboozle trick of putting a dummy with her jacket on when Penwolf is like electrocuting it. And then, Justin and Alex, they jump through the rift. Everything seems safe. That would have been very lame if that was the ending.
Well, that
because
was so quantum. That's just quantum mania.
yeah, so they just escape into the rift, and Damien and Alex are having the chemistry of like just meeting each other for the first time because yeah, that pretty much is what it is. And
Yes.
then it all seems well, and then all of a sudden it's like nighttime, and then it turns out all the Russos they get after eating a bunch of pizza, they oh right, but Alex and Billy and Damien they decide to like, we're gonna go and live as a family on our own. So they like immediately after. Gotcha. Oh, during this time, they also had a moment where, like, Justin and because Justin and Alex were trapped in the rift too, and they didn't know what to do. Giada, she tries to call Jerry as like the next powerful wizard of like, oh, maybe he knows what to do. But it turns out he turned himself into a were skunk. So so Teresa's on the phone instead, and like, so she senses something is wrong, so she decides to come all the way to home with her lamp.
Yeah, and then they're like, "Oh, do you know my husband got hit with a staggy? He has to be locked up for a month."
Yeah,
What?
it's I'm sorry. It's like, dude, this is like the last episode. Why would you want to decommission him? It's not like and it's also funny too because it's like you guys are acting like the actors are like not like chronically broke or something like that, or like they're not getting work, like they're getting a lot of work and stuff like that, so they're gonna be so busy.
Dude,
You
do you know Jennifer Stone and who's the actor called playing Jerry again? Daniel, what's it called? The actor for what? I don't know. Yeah, Daniel DeLuise made a podcast called "What's a Talk" some shit. They're still doing it till today.
With Harper, yeah.
Yeah, I mean Selena Gomez is in that podcast as well, so they're still doing it to this day. So, but also Jerry actually visited on set of season 3 as well. What the fuck?
I don't know. It's like this is just it's such an interesting thing. Like I don't really know like how we're almost there. I mean, we're pretty much done. But yeah, so then like all of a sudden it's like nighttime, and Penwolf just like opens the rift like a zipper.
Fucking how?
I guess he could have just done that the entire time, but he just
No, really. They explained that you have to be really powerful wizard to do that.
Well, he's really powerful, but then it's like, but he also needs Billy to open the rift. It's like,
to be fair, they explained it as like, oh, because he got more powerful in the dark dimension.
Yeah, but I guess.
But if that's the case, why do you even try to kill Alec? Just open the rift. Just open the rift. Like yourself.
He just really hates his daughter-in-law. Why? Beats me.
Yeah.
I think it's probably in season 1. I just don't remember.
Season 2. It's literally the reason. It's like I hate that you make my son good.
All right.
That's literally the only explanation.
I'm evil.
Jesus, this season is just quantum mania.
Yeah.
After we defeat the villain, we have to stop him from coming to the portal. Fuck off.
Yeah.
And also, then he
just walks out of the portal, just cause. So yeah, then he freezes the Russos. Then and then Justin comes in, but like he has like he does like he steals the voices of of his wife. Justin, come here. There's something wrong. Justin comes in. There's nothing wrong, and then all of a sudden Penwolf comes in and he steals his voice too.
I love that and so I love that this is like okay. Here's a really interesting question. Like, what's the point of the quantum machine?
Quantum.
The quantum machine. Quantum machine. What's the point of the quantum machine?
But is it? Or
What's the point? They made it.
what's the point of it? It was just like a GPS tracker to
But
find that does Alex Russo exist in the universe? Yes. Okay, so she's not dead. There you go.
yeah, I was like, this entire thing is pointless. The moment they bring Damon out, Damon just located like precisely
Mhm.
without the after the machine broke. So I was like, what's the point of that machine?
It got Roman and Winter to work on it together as a bunch of friends who are barely friends.
Yeah. Well, I guess when Justin's emotion, like he never thought of, hey, I can just teleport Damon out of prison. I'll just tell Billy, open the machine. Just open the portal to Alex.
But
Done.
like, what reminds them of like this thing? Well, nothing really, because like all of a sudden, because like luckily, Alex just had Damien's jacket, and then Billy recognizes the jacket. Oh, but like but also Roman puts it on, and then they have to go get Roman. They find out that Damien's jacket is from their. Wait, I remember I used to have a dad. So now let me go and find this dad, and like we can like do this thing together and all this stuff. So I don't have to do it alone. It's like it is like it's a massive contrivance as to like getting Damien involved because like
I've got to be honest.
why
This
not?
entire I'm gonna be honest. Why don't they just start the season? Was like Justin was like, "Oh, I'm the Russo Tribe person," because I just got my memories back. Oh shit! I can use this information to find out where Damon is. Done. I solved the play in 5 minutes.
Now we see where you work a lot. So
Well, oh well. I mean, I guess save your all your screen time, and maybe you can just spend it on more useful places. You like bring the OGs back.
Yeah. So there you go. Yes. Justin is there, and then Damien uses like Justin's voice to get the other Russos to, oh, come over here. There's something wrong. It's like, and then Billy was sick. It happened off screen. Billy's like, the voice sounded really weird. So all three of them have their wands out at the ready.
Oh no! If only you have a spell that can like GPS look at what's happening in this place. Oh right, you do. Like, that's literally in the OG show and in season 1 of this show.
But there you go. They go inside. Since the wands are at the ready, so now Penwolf is like, I'm evil because I'm evil, and I hate.
And Billy just like, yeah, literally, his mom is like, I'm evil, and his son was like, oh, don't do that, father. I was like, how dare you defy me? Done.
I am nothing like you. Then Teresa. Yeah, then Teresa comes in and smacks him in the head with the lamp. I knew something was wrong. I took the closest. To be fair, that was set up. My issue is just more like Penwolf getting knocked up by a lamp. But then, he gets up and is like, now I can kill the Russo families proper, even though, there's 2 of the Russos not here. Yeah, so then, but like, everybody has their wands at the ready. Penwolf is about to scrap with all of them, but then Billy's like, no, you can't do this. We can't turn our back on family. That's not the Russo way. It's like,
oh no, tell that to every enemy you killed in the OG show.
Well, to be fair, Billy was not alive.
Yeah. No. Oh no. If only it's not like Alex killed the Dark Angel in the original show. He also killed his son in the original show. She also killed Evil Lini. She also
Russo are a bunch of weaklings. I will kill you all. And then he does the Force Lightning thing because they all choose not to power their magic. But all of a sudden, the power of love gets a force field around them, like so it's literally just Voldemort.
Jesus Christ.
Where like he's like reflecting onto the thing, and it's like it's killing him. So like the shield, like it disintegrates and kills him. And then there you go. That's it.
That's how you defeat the villain. How the fuck does that work?
Yeah. So then, I
swear Steve has a more dignified death in the original show, and Alex also killed her.
Yeah, but you know, it's like then it ends with them in the family sub shop and all this stuff, and then they're like, "Oh, how did we get to do this?" And it's like, if I swear to God, Mom, if you say it was like the power of the magic of family, I'm gonna get really mad. Well, at least you said it, not me.
That was never a thing in even an OG show.
Yeah, but there you go. It's like we should do this every week. Yeah, I agree. And then that pans up to the Waverly Place sub shop.
Yeah,
that's the episode. So, no Jerry, no Max at all. No Max at all in this entire 35 episode show.
No, the last episode was like, where the fuck is Max?
Yeah, so that was the end of this sequel show that has a really bizarre, very bizarre way that they went about it. And I can only imagine, because you know we have seen stuff from even the original creator of Wizards of Waverly Place. Now people have said it could be edited. I don't know if it's a real thing, but you know, the person saying, you know, I'm just gonna say like it was all Max's dream. There you go.
No, to be honest,
I'll leave it up to you now.
For me, okay, I'm not gonna because the show has a lot of contradictions. You have to really remember the show, OG show established a lot of magic, and this show also established a lot of powers. None of it is present in the final episodes. They could do so creative with the powers.
It's not even consistent with itself from season 1, 2, and 3 of this new show. It's not even consistent with itself because like there's so many like elements of like their story that they just don't really keep track of.
Yeah. Okay.
And then that's just ignoring the original show to begin with. But yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know why they inspired from Quantum Mania. It was like it's really just like they defeated the fight to find someone in another dimension, and they have to do a prison break, and they have to kill this madman who failed, and then he has to rise back to power. Who failed, and he tried to kill him again through a portal. And the magic system is broken. Most OG families is not back, and also the finale is literally an asshole. Which I know that's a spell called the Power of Three in the original show, but that's set up. And it requires Justin, Alex, and Max. 3 of them who has powers, and they have to focus together, join powers to shoot them. So, with that being said, what the fuck is any of this happen? So yeah. But let's talk about behind the scenes, because that's more interesting than the actual show itself. So the show ended with like Justin saying like, "Oh, maybe we should talk about what's the competition." Never happened. That implies they want to do more shows. So, what do you want to talk about?
I can watch 6 seasons of this.
No, I can't. Okay, so how do you want to say? Let's start with like the relationship behind the scenes.
Yeah. So let's talk about the elephant in the room, because you know, address me, as the meme would say.
Okay, David Henry.
Yeah. So there is a lot of comments on David Henry in particular, because it was pretty evident that, you know, this is his show. The sequel show is meant for him to be the primary face, which now let's go back to a little bit like when this was announced that, you know, this is going to focus on Justin Russo's family and stuff like that. with a brand new girl named Billy and all this stuff. So there was a lot of questions like, why is it not the Alex show like it was originally? Or where is Alex? Or why is it focusing on Justin Russo's family life when he was like, the fucking headmaster of a wizard school and all that stuff? Things like that. There was a lot of questions as to like, why is this the premise of the show? Back when at least when I remember from 2024 when they announced it, or 2023, something like that. So like, it was a lot of questions as to like, why is this the direction that they decided to go with the show? Then you actually watch the show, and it's like you still don't really get the answer to that question.
Okay.
But yeah,
let's be.
we also learned a lot of internal reasons, so which Unity can talk about.
Okay, let's start with the relationship behind the scenes. I can safely say that, aside from David Henry, everyone else is still friends. Selena Gomez invited Jennifer Stone and what's it called? The actress Maria's what's it called?
Maria Barres, yeah.
To her wedding. At the very least, two of them, or Selena. Actually, I think all of them got invited. Selena Gomez, Wizards of Waverly Place wedding.
Yeah, it was those two, the hottest grandma.
Yeah, those two got invited to a wedding, and actually everyone got invited to a wedding. Jack T. Austin also got invited. Daniel DeLuise also got invited. Like literally everyone in OG got invited to a wedding, so everyone is still friends with each other. So that's an interesting thing to note. And Jennifer Stone and David DeLuisa is like have a podcast together about talking about
Wizards,
like wizards. So yeah, and they even invited Selena Gomez to be here, to be in the podcast. But David Henry decided not to go there.
Yeah. So it's really funny because like I have seen like David's reaction to one particular original member of the show who played Zeke. I don't know if you've seen like the questionnaire that he had. It's like, oh, if you wanted to, like, it was a question of like with the cast, like who is like one recurring character that you would want to come back to the show. And then he looks at like, I see a name here that probably shouldn't have been on here. And then like he even says like the actor's name and then looks at the camera and then looks back down to read the rest of them. It's like, yeah, the guy clearly does not respect the Zeke character at all. I mean,
that's not okay. That's not a secret. If you go on Dan Benson's Instagram, like not Instagram, Twitter, he's publicly talking shit about David Henry.
Yeah. And then like also the same thing with that is like, I know Dan Benson also did like OnlyFans around that time, so it's like.
To be fair, I say this: don't watch it. Don't look at his Twitter. You can see his dick there. That's not a joke.
Yeah. So. I mean, he said it to himself. It's like it's probably the OnlyFans reason why. Probably why I didn't get to. This didn't call me back.
To be fair, he acknowledged it.
Yeah, so he's aware of like the issues. It's just more like it is funny now. It's like after 35 episodes, now I can get my shit off. Yeah, David sucks, bro.
Yeah, that's yeah. David blocked him on Instagram, not Twitter.
Yeah.
You can find a lot of quotes. To be honest, I don't recommend you scroll his Twitter because a lot of nudes. Let's just say I only check his replies, even though his replies is not safe. So yeah, let's just say that he still likes a lot of the cast members. He still respects his experience. He's just not that. But to be fair, that's just Dan Benson. He's an OnlyFans model. Let's just say that it's only his problem. Now let's talk about Jack T. Austin. Now Jack T. Austin is still friends with Selena Gomez. Selena Gomez clearly still likes all of them. But
yeah.
Here's the thing. He made 2 Instagram posts about this. Not Instagram posts, Instagram stories about this. The first one said, to all Wizards fans, just wanted to say for the record how disappointed I am to have not been included in the spin-off. I was asked back in 2020 if I was interested in reprising my role and said that I was 100% in. Unfortunately, the powers that be decided to take the show in a different direction, and my character wasn't part of the equation. Even though I wasn't involved, I still have nothing but love for my former cast members. I wish them continued success. Thank you to all the fans who watched over the years. The show wouldn't be what it is without your endless support.
Yeah. Now, if you guys don't remember, back in 2024 when they announced the show, it was saying like, "Oh, the whole family's here," and you have like, mom, dad, Justin, and Alex, and it's like everybody was asking, "Where the fuck is JT Austin? Max? He's just not there at all." It's like, yeah, I don't know. It's like, and then he did make a post back in 2024 as well. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna. They said I was gonna be in the show, and I'm gonna be there. And then they played it in his face.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know why. It's like Max coming back. It's like, of course, that's obvious that he's one of the OG members.
Then
and what happened?
I saw like then David like responded to a few David like responded to a few
friends?
like Instagram DMs or something like that. It's like, oh, why didn't you bring back JT Austin? And like, oh, like we intended to. I guess he was busy. And it's like,
no, he ghosted that basically. Yeah. JT Austin is busy.
JT Austin's like unemployed. He'll be fine, bro.
Okay, JT Austin has some acting credits. I'm not saying he's completely unemployed.
No, yeah.
But he's like has a lot of free time. He has a lot of free time.
Yeah, especially if you don't want him as like a main character and you just want him as a recurring one. Like I mean, it's not like Selena was like busy with the show, so it's like,
dude, Selena is doing only murders in the buildings. What the fuck?
Yeah. No, like not busy with this show. So like, if you had Jake for like maybe like 2 or 3 episodes, I think people would at least tolerate it a little bit better.
I was like,
but to have like no episodes at all is crazy.
It's like just give him like an episode in the original. I was like, okay. So David Henry's like, oh, we asked him, but he basically ghosted him. That's why he responded. And so JT Austin made a different post. He said, I'm going to tell you the full story from our perspective. I first met with Disney in 2020 to discuss returning as Max for what I was told was essentially going to be a continuation of the original series. You know what? I'm just gonna share my screen because fucking hell, it's way better that way.
Yeah, it's a lot.
So share screen. Yeah, this one. So this happened. Disney in 2022 decided to return. I only learned a spin-off was happening when it was announced in the media in October 2024. I was the only Russo member family who wasn't invited to make a cameo appearance or visit the set by the end of season 1. I was also not invited to the premiere. I was kept in the dark about coming back until the show wrapped season 1. In April 2025, I received a DM from David asking if I would be interested in returning to the show. By that point, I already felt dismissed for not being invited back during season 1. I was a fan of where they were taking the show in general. The whole thing felt off. I feel like more of the OG Wizard cast should have been involved from the beginning, not just randomly appear for an episode or two. So I passed. So basically, David wasn't wrong about it. I'm gonna say this. David wasn't wrong that he did ask. There's two sides of the story. I'm gonna say, okay, what happened to the screen? Why aren't we back here? No. Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. I'm gonna say this. People said that David Henry is lying. I would say that he's not lying, but he's not completely telling the truth as well. He did ask JT Austin in the beginning once, and that's 4 years ago before season 1 wrapped. He was not invited on set for some reason. He only asked him like season 2, but that's after Jake T. Austin was like he does not like the show at all, and he's not wanted to just be a 1 or 2 episode appearance, which is fair. And remember, April 2025, it's when they already written the show.
Yeah,
and they released season 2 in September 2025.
Right. So the thing is, like with this, what's weird about the show in general is like, a lot of people felt like, oh, why is there like barely a lot of attempts at to like trying to get back the old crew? I know like usually it's like kind of like a different conversation. Good morning, Darth. Good years. It's like it feels kind of weird that you have. I feel like one of the simplest things for a lot of people is like if you bring back like the original cast and incorporate them into the story in a sequel show of one of the most popular shows or the most popular show from Disney Channel, it's like it is weird like no attempts into trying to weave them in or like trying to get them into the show. So weird too, because like they brought back like
the ghost from season 2, the ghost from one episode of Wizard of the Waverly Place.
Yeah, they brought back like Mantooth. They like Mr. Laritate also came back at one point. That one I at least understand, but yeah, so it's like I don't know. It's just like it's really weird because like but then it's like it's not just that, but it's like it's Justin's family at the end of the day. Like Teresa, Jerry, Max, like this is his family. It's like them reoccurring in some capacity is not like a crazy thing. It's like, oh, you guys are just banking on nostalgia. No, that's his brother and parents. It's like if they come back, it's like that's not unreasonable.
And the sitcom was like, what are you on about? Do you know Disney actually made Girl Meets World and a lot of and the show is about literally the two main characters married and have kids, and a lot of the main characters in the original Girl Meets World got recurring roles. What the fuck are you on about? They really have a show like this 10 years ago, and they did that.
Yeah, and like Boys Meet World is like it's definitely like from a lot older generation as well. But like even then it's like but yeah, you're right. It's like that but if that show is able to like reincorporate characters from that show and put them in this like new setting, it's like surely Wizards of Waverly Place could do that.
And don't get me wrong. And the funny part is, do you know in that show, one of the actors also turned into a porn star. And yes, you can search her up. It's called Maitland Ward. And yeah, she's not. Michael Jacobs, the showrunner, is like, okay, she's not a porn star at the time, but she's like basically doing like horny stuff, doing costumes and putting nudes. But still, she's at the very least invited on set. Jake T. Austin was not allowed. So that's a massive like difference, and that's not even talking about Dan Benson. Which to be fair, I was like, yeah, even I would be a bit sketchy, but still. So that happened, and Ryder Strong is a recurring character in Girl Meets World. What's it called? Who's the actor playing like George Feeney? The teacher, the mentor figure of in Boy Meets World. Okay, to be fair, I forgot his name. He's a big actor. Oh yeah, William Daniels. He's still alive today, by the way. He's recurring to every episode. He's even in the finale. He's in the first episode and the final episode. Their parents also make like consistent appearances. And yes, there's Jack, Trina. They only got one episode, but those one episode is literally to fill in the gaps of what happened to their lives and about like how much they have to grow apart and stuff. Which is honestly, even though it's one episode, they do a lot of meaningful stuff with them.
Yeah. But yeah, you could. Yeah. Go ahead.
And like like I said, the only one is Maitland Ward. To be fair, she does like do nudes and stuff. She's not completely honest, let's be real. But at the very least, she's invited to visit on set. And I'm gonna be honest, if you don't know that, the people in Girl Meets World still have a podcast together till this day. Ben Savage, Daniel Fisher, and Ryder Strong, they still made a podcast together. You can still watch it. It's called Pod Meets World.
You'll never get like Rowan and Sabrina there, but like it is what it is.
Yeah, but true. Everyone's still friends. Will Friede is also appeared several times. The brother of the show, he's appeared several times already. And Will Friede and Trina McGee Davis is still friends with like Maitland Ward. Sean Hunter's in the show. Like literally everyone is in the show. And also, I forgot about this. Lee Norris is also a recurring character in Girl Meets World. And it's actually the father of one of the main characters in Girl Meets World as well. So yeah, it was like, no, we literally see Disney did this shit. It's not even like, oh, Disney just doesn't want this. Like, no, we see it 13 years ago. They literally made a show called Girl Meets World. Everyone in the OG show except for Maitland is invited back, and they are all recurring characters.
Yeah, I also feel like when it comes to like Disney's approach with this stuff, because also like if we're being technical, like even like Sweet Life on Deck is like technically a sequel of an original show, despite the gap between the two is like much smaller. But like it still tells stuff with Zach and Cody, just on a ship. So it's like they have done it before, so it is weird. Like, but it does feel like because like the creators of this show is the same ones that did like That's So Raven's Home, in general. So it's like I don't know. I guess like the metric has like kind of changed in like their approach for this. But yeah, as we were saying before, like there's like a lot of like instances of like the original cast like just like very, very vocal about like David or
was
some
it
of them not
Daniel DeLuca.
Yeah, David DeLuise, he does say like it was a missed opportunity not to have the OG Wizards being really there. It's like a missed opportunity.
Yeah, there's a lot of evidence that says this. It's like I'm gonna show you a tweet of him like saying this. Give me a second. What the fuck is it? Where the fuck is that? Is that thing?
They would call it the David Henry Show.
Yeah, the David.
For limiting the OG appearances or excluding them completely from the series. It was kind of like he was kind of the main guy. And then, if I'm not mistaken, I recall hearing that they actually were thinking about Justin being the main character of Wizards in general, but then it shifted to Alex.
I'm gonna be honest, that's a good decision because Alex should be the focus. Should be more of the focus.
Yeah, even not even just as like a hot woman, like.
Okay, she's a kid at the time. Please don't say that.
That's true. That's true. I was young at that time too. To be fair.
So it's like because Alex is like the troubled teenager who has the most to learn. Of course, she has to be the focus. I think it's the right decision. Like Alex is the focus. Yeah.
But yeah. It would not be over if the OG Wizards were really there. Missed opportunity.
Yeah, and not just this one. We even get like Daniel DeLuise says like a comment that says something like this.
Yeah.
What's it? Oh, here it is. It's such a weird. It's such shit. Sorry, wrong button. Open image in new tab. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna share it. I'm just gonna find the image. Image file.
Yes. So this quote from Todd, I don't know if it's a real one. Todd J. Greenwald, the creator of the original show. I don't know if it's a real quote. That's the only issue.
So, but to be fair, I can just check his Twitter. Todd J what? Todd J
Greenwald.
Todd J Greenwald. Okay, Twitter. They say that in Twitter.
It was on Twitter, but I don't know if it's real.
Is that Instagram? Let me check first. Oh, to be fair, that's his last tweet 225 ago.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Some people think it's fake, or
yeah,
it happened and deleted it, but I don't know.
That's real. I don't even know either, but let's just show it. Oh wait, I think that's Instagram. Give a second.
Or Threads.
I'm gonna check Threads first.
Honestly, it might be Threads.
It might be Threads. Threads. Yeah, that was Threads. Yeah, I need to.
Let me
to be fair, on Substack. What the fuck is Substack?
Substack. It's like Threads for old people, I guess.
Okay, found it. Oh my god. Oh fucking hell! He said a lot of stuff.
Really?
Yeah. And Mason isn't that. You can't kill our characters. Thank you for your service. To be fair, I have to log into. Okay, I'm gonna create a kind of login first.
All right. In the meantime, let me play Jennifer's quote. We're trying new things here, guys. So just bear with us. Appreciate everybody here.
Oh my god.
All right. You see my screen?
Let's see. Yeah, I did.
All right, I'm gonna play Jennifer's quote. Can you hear it?
To be honest, I had mourned the fact that I was not going to be.
Was the sound coming in?
Good. Yeah, it's coming in.
Just because I talked to David Henry, it's about a totally different family. Like Selena pops in and out, and so like it doesn't really make sense for you to come in. And I was like, come on, we can make sense, but it didn't work out that way. And so I
mean, yeah, it's like just to stop the clip, just in case. It is weird. It's like, oh, it would never work. It's like, I don't know. It's like it's not that hard. You can like contrivances is like such an easy thing, especially for nostalgia goggles. It's like I don't know. It's like that's kind of silly. Yeah, it wouldn't make sense.
I could just come to terms with the fact, and I'd heard it was the last season, so I was like, okay, well then that's done. And I'm a big believer that things happen exactly as they're supposed to. So I was like, okay, cool. Like we can remember Harper the way that she was, all that good stuff. And the only hesitation that I had was I'm just really protective of her. The amount of people, it's been such a gift over the years. Because Harper was the character I needed when I was a kid. Because I was a weird kid that like wasn't the status quo and she was so confident in who she was. And I wasn't that way at the time. So it was me projecting of like, what I wanted to be. And over the years, like just at conventions and people coming up to me on the street, so many people have said to me in a time where I didn't feel represented or I didn't have a character that I felt made it okay to be me, there was Harper. And so because of that, I'm so protective of her. So I just wanted to be really sensitive of like, she's not the butt of a joke. We're not making fun of her. Like she's very confident and self-assured and Scott and Jed nailed it. They totally understood. They totally got it. So that was just my only hesitation is I just wanted to honor the character that I grew up with and loved so much.
Oh yeah, I found it. I made an account already. But okay, yeah. So Jennifer Stone confirmed it was like, oh, you can't do that. It's not his show anymore. What? What are you on about? Well, you literally Girl's World literally also not his show anymore. It's not Will Feeney's show anymore. George Feeney's show anymore. It's also not Ryder Strong's show anymore. And Rather Strong still make it. Rather Strong and what's it called? It's like that. I always forgot the name of the wolf, like George Finney actor. He's basically it's not a George Finney actor.
Thanks, Darth Gutierrez. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Michael Boy Meets World. It's like it's not William Daniels show anymore. It's not Ryder Strong show anymore. It's not Betsy Rundle show anymore. It's not Will Friedle show anymore. But guess what? They all make appearance in the second. They all make recurring appearances. Even in season 1, you can still see them making recurring appearances. It's like, oh, remember this? Remember this? They're still here. We're still making stories about them. So it's like,
especially like when Harper's like a side character. So it's like, honestly, her like adding her in is like the easiest thing to do. To be honest,
let's just say that she's a cool friend that she knows. So
I just think I don't even know if it's like, I don't know if it's just the awkwardness of like, Justin marrying another redheaded woman is like, yeah. No. Then I guess like the only thing is like my questioning is like, yeah, I mean, it's just gonna be you marry a girl who's like very similar to Harper. It's like, and then when Harper actually interacts with her, it's like, oh,
no,
you're married to someone who kind of looks like me, and I mean, I would hate it if that was like mainly the jokes that she gets off, but like,
to be fair, that's not true because it's come from behind the scenes by David Henry. It's like originally when they cast the actress who plays his wife, that's not even, they didn't even realize she looks like Jennifer Stone.
Yeah,
it's not until like one of the executive producers told them.
It's like it just doesn't help. Let's put it that way. It just doesn't help.
Yeah, you can always get Jennifer Stone back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what? I'm sorry.
I'm kind of curious, like, where did the notion about like, yeah, like let's not you do Headmaster Justin show?
Why did David Henry turn to J.J. Abrams?
Yeah.
The thing is, like, a lot of them are still invited on set. A lot of them are still friends. Also, by the way, I opened this account. I can show you Todd J. Greenwood's stuff.
Gotcha.
Finally. Fucking hell, what the fuck is Substack? That's the first time I heard of it. By the way, please do not ask me what the fuck is Substack. I just opened the account. Yeah, I don't think. I can't see my profile here. Good. You see this? Yeah, I wouldn't even.
Yeah.
Here.
Gotcha.
Here, I will undo the entire Beyond canon in one simple chapter, but simply ignoring it. It was all magistrate and fixed. Moving on.
I love the ending. There you go.
Yeah. So that's true. Todd J. Green will actually said this.
This is a Waverly Place Reddit. It says back.
Jesus. Also, I will also like to make it clear the actors on new show are amazing. They are amazing kids. They have amazing families, and they've got great futures ahead. It is a blessing to have the experience and can still be kids and have a great memory to look back on. I will work with any of them any day. This isn't the sixth tween show I've written on. I've seen how it affects the kids in different ways. Learning as you go and finding your voice in front of so many people is challenging enough in itself, let alone having to portray a character you know nothing about. So yeah, it's not. So basically, his entire grievance is like how the show is portrayed.
Max Russo and the Lost Wizards.
Yeah, and hey, by the way, he also visited the set. I think this is the set.
Yeah, the OGs.
Yeah.
Just missing a few of them.
Where's Max? Also, yeah, amazing isn't that you can't kill our cards. Thank you for your service.
That's crazy. Stevie is alive.
Oh, but that's bullshit because Stevie just got shattered to pieces. So
isn't that? Yeah. All right.
So yeah, he did say that. I found it. So that's not an edit. I can confirm this.
Yeah, it was interesting. Was the Waverly Place Reddit is worse than Beyond's? To be fair, that's kind of bound to happen, especially when you have a Reddit that has existed longer than another one.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I would say this. I would not say that Hot J Y is amazing, but I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't. But at the same time, you should not disrespect everything he did. You can't just kill Mason off. I can see it.
Also, Jerry's actor was on the set, like during this era.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Here's the interview with David as where the original show was supposed to be his show. One second.
Okay.
Funny story about Wizards. So I had grown up doing a lot of, I was like the kid in a lot of sitcoms, and Disney was tracking me. And at a certain age, they said, "Hey, we want to build a show around you, and we want to call it The Amazing O'Malleys. It's a family magic show." I booked to the show. It was awesome. And then they were like, "We're going to get you a sister. We're not sure who. We found this girl, Selena Gomez. We think she's going to be your sister." So we shoot it, completely different show. I was the lead of this show. They tested it and they go, "We want female leads right now. We don't want a male lead. So we're going to have to let you go."
Oh,
and so,
Butch Hartman. Okay.
But that's Butch Hartman.
Yeah.
tested it and they go, "We want female leads right now. We don't want a male lead. So we're gonna have to let you go."
Oh,
and so
thanks.
I was out.
Wait, they build a show around you,
And then I was out.
and then you're out.
And then I was fired. I was like, "All right, I'm gonna go back to making a lot more money on CBS and go be the wisecracking kid in something again." And then they said, "Wait, we have a new script called Wizards of Waverly Place, which is a completely different show, and your character's now different. You're now number 2, and you have to do it."
What's the have to?
I was under contract, for the other show, and it apparently transferred over to this new show. Very funny story about Wizards.
There you go.
Yeah. To be fair, I thought that he overgrown this already.
Yeah,
He's
so
grown up this already.
they said this is an old interview, but like you can definitely hear that kind of bitter about it, and it's kind of interesting too. I mean, as we said, it was absolutely the right decision to go with focusing on Fox's character. And then, especially since like Justin was still liked in the end anyway, so but then we have the show.
I don't even know what to say about this bullshit. Hey, there's another stuff I want to show you. It's actually really similar to what I think it's this one. Okay. Okay. Let's show you this one first. If we stay on air more characters, I'm sure I'd guest start. Which is fair. Basically, that's what happened with the Boys Season 5 finale. When, what's it called? Carl Urban and Anthony Starr just liking tweets about people just like, that was shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, that happened.
Dookie.
And then we got this one. Oh, God. To be honest, researching this show is actually quite interesting behind the scenes.
Yeah, let's see kind of how it is.
Hey, this is it's like Scott Thomas, like, oh, he's returned. There's like, what was he on set?
Well, things we've learned: David Henry sucks. Selena as Alex is timeless. Jennifer Stone deserves her own show ASAP.
Yeah.
Let
me put my own screen.
Yeah. No. Dan Benson was going crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like a crazy ass like it turns out like I think David put it on his own story as well. Like, oh yeah, I totally wanted JT Austin back and all that stuff. It's like,
To be fair, I think it's a bit of both sides. Jeff Austin is telling the truth, but what he means is I asked them in season 2. I asked him during season 2. That's it. At this point, JT Austin does not want to return. And also, yeah,
it's like this the show kind of looks kind of bad. I'm not gonna lie.
remember, I was like, how the fuck? Remember, this is David DeLusso is literally here, and that's Jennifer Stone. So yeah. Why wasn't he on set? What's happening? Also, by the way, that he did not reply to this one. The showrunner did not reply to this tweet, even though it's like that's damning evidence.
Mm.
And also, we have this one. That's fun. I also got another thing.
Yeah.
Oh god. And also this fun stuff.
How did David end up ruining people's childhood memories of Wizards of Waverly Place more than me?
Yeah.
More importantly, he killed Mason off. It is actually kind of funny. Like, he's putting strictly all the writing blame onto David specifically. Maybe it is all him. I don't know if it's entirely true.
I don't think so. I think he got a bit of scapegoat. I think it's all everyone's problem. But here's the thing.
Yeah.
David
That kind of happens though. Like, like if we're blaming like like a lot of Supergirl stuff, we blame James Gunn. Like, let's be honest.
But to be honest,
But like he is like the CEO guy, so it's like, of course we kind of have to.
yeah, basically. But yeah, here's another thing I showed.
When are you appearing on Wizards Beyond Waverly Place? Max didn't get the invite. Sad.
J.P. Austin is down, by the way. And if you don't know, he's not lying. There's in 2024 he made this tweet, not tweet at Instagram. And just so you know, this happened. Oh god.
Yeah, when we saw this was like, yeah, something is not right here with Max. Because like, I don't know, you have like a family, you call it a family picture,
But
somebody's
Max is not
missing.
here.
Yeah, so it's like, that's when we all knew something was wrong.
True.
We cheered and all that stuff. It didn't happen though.
No, it's weird because I was like, why the fuck don't you ask J.T. Austin back? Of course, now hindsight 2020, it was like, that this is not actually appreciated. This is a subtle jab. This is a subtle jab on the show.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just to read it in case if people can't see it. Wow, I'm looking forward to getting together with my wizard family. Jake. Yeah.
Anything more? Oh yeah, there's more. I still have more.
Yeah. There's all of Dan's tweets.
Jesus.
More
I'm not gonna
importantly,
show any. I'm not gonna show any of that.
I'm just reading them because I don't want to get too lost. More importantly, he killed Mason off. That's a slap in the face of all Team Alex Mason. Did he ever stop to read even one fanfic before writing this new one? I'm pretty sure he's just bullshitting right now because there's no way that he does this shit. Unless he's like that and unemployed. But to be fair, that might be true too. Oh, and man, this is wild. Show us the receipts because it sounds like he's full of shit.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here's one more video that you sent earlier.
Yeah. Let's see. So I think Okay, I'll show you the video of Selena Gomez and fucking.
Yeah, I
David
was gonna
Cameron.
show that one.
Just yeah, that one.
I think we should do. I think we should do a reunion where Justin is still running the college.
But you have kids. Alex is for sure single.
Justin has
All right. He has kids. Alex should be single. Him running the college, that didn't happen, by the way.
Justin has like 15 children.
And then what else?
Okay, Justin's got like 15 children.
Okay.
Alex is single.
What is Jake?
She's still trying to find herself. She's now like 25.
Okay, all
and
right.
she's still
Still trying to find herself. I mean, that's a little funny. It's just, it's not true.
Calm
trying
down.
to figure
Okay.
things out.
What the heck? What is Max doing?
Okay, so Max is lucky if he's even found himself. Like he's literally lost.
Well, he owns the substation.
Oh no, it's out of business. It's completely out of
no.
business.
It's just out of business. Isn't
That's
that
weird.
technically what happened? Well, no,
No,
he
it's
sold
not.
it.
He's a
He's a
billionaire.
millionaire. He's a
No,
billionaire.
he's a billionaire. He sold the substation to make a change substation. So the ending of season 3 actually did not make any sense. It's not in Waverly. That substation should not be in Waverly Place.
Yeah.
Oh, it is
New family
gone.
business.
He now just makes sandwiches on the street and gives them.
He's not. He's
Max
on
is
the-
a businessman. He's a
Okay,
businessman.
maybe Max is married.
Okay.
Maybe he's married. He met a really nice girl. He's overweight now because he's not the wizard.
And Alex is still single.
Alex just can't. She doesn't know which way is up in life.
All right. I think
Okay,
we
do
should
you
do
think
it.
Alex has a boyfriend?
I don't know. Should we do the reunion, guys? Should we just bring Wizard to
Yes!
Waverly Place back?
Yes.
I think
Yes.
Does Alex have a new boyfriend? Is she married? Justin's
You
married
know what?
for
She's
sure.
killing the game. That's what she's doing. She's killing.
There you go.
But my God, why the fuck is David Henry in charge? He clearly did not even follow just reunion. Like literally, have David DeLusso fucking what's the other?
So
character?
when was this? It seems like a while ago.
Yeah, that's a while ago.
Yeah, it says. Oh, yeah, it says she was 24 at the time. So
Oh, Selena Gomez. That's 10 years ago.
some of the stuff did stay. Some of the stuff did not.
Oh, that's 10 years ago.
He has a beef with Jake T. Austin. No idea why.
And let me tell you in that.
And then it's like if you do notice, like a lot of the times he does in the dialogue, he keeps saying he's successful, but my two siblings are still trying to find themselves, kind of thing. So it's like it's a little passive aggressive.
No, fuck that shit. Yeah. What's the other thing? God, powerful. Alumni from Wizards of Waverly Place. Yeah.
It seems like they were also drinking in this clip, from what I was told. It's just that sometimes people who drink and they're telling the truth.
Yeah. It's not like they're not friends at this point. Even David Harris never has beef. I'm gonna say this as a person in the film industry, everyone has beef with each other.
I don't know. It's like even though it's like Mason dying at
What the fuck is that decision?
Mason dying at 19 is like it's like really egregious and like mean spirited and like for what reason?
How? Oh, Mason is actually really old. To be fair,
I'm not gonna lie though. It's kind of evident that they really wanted Billy, in general, and it's like Billy's played by a light skinned actress as well. So it's like okay, so now and then you also want her to be the daughter of Alex. So I guess you just gotta explain. Okay, then who's the dad? I don't know, some guy that we never saw before.
I mean, you can literally not make her his daughter.
Yeah.
I mean, you literally just like, oh, well, Alex is never full of shit. He's actually just a troubled teenager from a school. You can just say that. And Alex can still be married, but Billy is just, well, they adopted her because legally wizards and werewolves could not have babies. You can say that.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, like as we shown like a lot of examples, like obviously the cast has like a very strong opinion as to like how the direction of the show went, and it is just like on a crazy side of things, like how so many things related to the show. It's just like, why did it go in the direction that it did? I don't. Obviously, they're not going to talk about oh, the problem is like focusing on the kids and like what they do. It's like they're not going to blame the kids. It's not their fault. It's just more like the decision of like putting everything related to the original Wizards of Waverly Place, not really catering to it at all. Even if like I can understand Magic being like, yeah, we didn't really do this, like, or it's like not a lot of consistency there because like it happens a lot with Magic, but just the characters themselves, like including them, incorporating them into the story, or like what have they been doing for the last 15 years themselves is like, I don't know. It's just like these are like at least like these are things that I know Magic system is obviously one appeal. The characters are another appeal as well. So it's like when you lose out on like both sides of these things, it gets even more frustrating as to like, there was like I think there's like plenty of other avenues you could have went with this. I mean, obviously more people were interested either like, Alex dealing with her family wizard stuff, or you have Justin being the professor of the school, or you have Max being a sandwich shop owner, and then maybe having his own kids that like similar role as Jerry did in the original show or something like that, where he's like teaching somebody. I don't know. It's just like you could definitely see like a lot of people have different ideas of like where a sequel show could go. I'm not going to say like, oh, you cannot make a sequel show out of Wizards. I think Wizards is one of the easier things to make it, to be honest, especially with how family is so important in the original show as well. Of course, you can make like next generation of kids, what they go through with these kids now, parents, and do that stuff. So it's like it's pretty easy, to be honest.
It's not like they never did it. They literally did it with Girl Meets World. They cracked the formula 14 years ago.
Yeah.
Literally, they made Ben Savage and Daniel Fisher's character got married. It's like, and they have kids. It's like perfect, and they're still friends. It's like, oh god, it's like Finkus and Roger, like, and Sean is still friends with them. They still when they come with Wolf Reedy. Before Wolf Reedy is working with Disney at the time, and also their parents. Like they're still recurring characters.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just really weird. Like it's very clear that it does feel like the show was kind of ham-fisted as to like, let's just throw this out there because people like Wizards, I guess, and like not really. I'm pretty sure you haven't watched the iCarly sequel, from what I remember. But like,
Which one?
iCarly.
No, I did not. No,
Yeah, I mean, like with that, it's like, I mean, in that show, you have like, I mean, obviously Sam is not there because Sam had her own issues with production, obviously, from the original show. But like, but with like the other characters like Spencer, Carly, Freddie, you still get to see them grown up, and then they also get to act like adults. Like they do swear and they have their own issues and stuff like that they go through. But like you still feel like there is a relationship with the original show and bringing them into the adult show, but still like incorporating what made iCarly what it was. Now, obviously, it's like it's not going to compare to the original show, especially like with how nostalgic it is and all that stuff. But like, but there is at least like some idea or like some like intention that like you're making a sequel show of something that was like very popular for a lot of people. Where do you go in this new generation where the audience has grown up, or you're still trying to connect with a new audience that's to get into this franchise or something like that? And how do you go about that? Obviously it's like nostalgia slop is definitely like very prevalent. We all know that. But like even then, it's like I'm not going to say that you can't tell a story with Wizards in today's age. I can only say that today's age it is different because Disney is just really ass compared to before.
I mean, I mean, literally the only thing that I care about is like Andor. I mean, I like the High School Musical show, but I would hardly call it good. I think.
Yeah.
But still, well, it's like literally just Andor. What's the other thing? Star Wars. I guess No Way Home. I mean that's MCU. So and Marvel is literally just No Way Home. I mean, I like Hawkeye, but okay, that's before they just decided Daredevil was kind of low. That did not help at all. And so, but yeah, that's it. By the way, Brandy Day is shit. They should bring John Watts back.
Yeah.
I don't know how much did I show you the one that Jack T. Austin said Max did not return, did not get the invite.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, let's see. I think
We went through all of them.
Yeah, I think
except for Dan's, but like
I'm not gonna go for a dance.
Yeah, I just said it verbally. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to suddenly just like you just saw it. His stick is on screen. It's like, do not do that.
Yeah, I mean, my channel gets monetized. I'm not sure what to say.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, I don't know. It's like, I mean, I guess I got my conclusion thoughts. What's your conclusion?
Yeah, it's honestly quite jarring because like the last season feels like a first draft, and also it feels like written by AI. Which I'm gonna be honest here. I would not be surprised if they said that it's written by AI.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, one of the biggest things with this is like you can just see it, like 21 episodes, 10 episodes, 4 episodes. Like, clearly there is something that is like when you're looking at just the season count, episode count per season, it's like, yeah, it's very evident that, well, one, I mean, I know they're basing off of viewerships because the viewerships for the show is very, very low. So I guess they didn't get the hype or the interest that they wanted even after 21 episodes. But with those 21 episodes, there was at least some attempt into trying to make sense with it with the original show. I mean, I'm not gonna say like that much or that great, but yeah, but then it's like then you cut to 10 episodes, you cut to 4 episodes. It's like, yeah, they're just like shitting it out before it's time.
Yeah, I think there's based on what I guess I read all of them. And just like from what I gathered, I think it's like season 1 did not get enough viewership. Disney just like, yeah, I'll just give it 10 episodes in season 2.
And then season 2 gets even less views. It's like, yeah, it's
4 episodes. Done. Get rid of it. Basically, it's a lot of like the showrunner and David Henry has to do a better job. They did a piss job. I'm gonna be honest here. Derek Louise is right. If the first season, Jake T. Austin is a recurring character. Derek Louise is a recurring character. And okay, Maria something is also a recurring character. Jennifer Stone is a recurring character. You probably get a lot more views.
Yeah. I mean, again, I don't think the kids are the issue. I think they're fine. I just think like the main issue was like
the writing.
It didn't really the writing obviously, but like it also didn't really balance so well. And then plus like even with the kids, it's like they clearly want Winter to be Harper, but like they skip past the entire thing. Like one, she used to be best friends with Roman, then Billy just steals her, and then now they're friends, and then to the point where like Billy already admits to a random mortal that, yeah, I'm a wizard, like on the first day. And it's like, yeah, okay, that's cool. And now they're best friends and all this stuff. And yeah, she's my Harper. It's like, yeah, no, she's not.
No, it's literally just it's literally the writing was like, oh shit, dude, no. It's literally just they try to have Alex Russo and Jennifer Stone just like, okay, let's just make Winter more important, even though she's a plot device. Literally, she's literally just a plot device for the entire show.
Yeah.
And it's something a lot of things just happens behind the scenes. It exposes a lot of like production problems.
And yeah, I mean, I can also understand, like, like, oh, we're maybe too old for the demographic and all that stuff. But even then, it's like it's not appealing to the demographic either. So it's like, especially, it's also weird with like nostalgia shows. It's like because like nostalgia shows has to cater to an older audience though. At the end of the day, because like the only reason why it exists is because of the older audience. So
It,
if they're not engaged and then their kids are not engaged, clearly shown by the numbers, then it's like, oh, it's not for you. Yeah, I guess it's not for me. But like at the same time, it is using Wizards of Waverly Place, the IP that existed 15 to 20 years ago. So it's like, um, it is like appealing to somebody from my generation. So
I was not happy with season 1, just so you know. Season 2
yeah,
was even worse. Season 3 was like fuck off.
yeah, I agree.
It's like it's such a weird situation. You can tell Disney was not happy with the show. I'm gonna be honest. I think they are right to just cancel it. I hate to
No,
admit it, but I think
they are right to cancel it. It's just worse because like a sequel show it can work. I know it can work, but like we fumbled it so bad that like it's just not. They're not gonna try it again or do it again. So it's like
yeah,
it's
and
unfortunate.
Jake also admit this like originally there. So basically, and remember, Jake also admit this like 2020. The plan is like originally she's gonna be back for like a larger role, but plans changed because the powers that be basically just said David Henry and the showrunners. They changed the show to a different direction, which none of the OG cast is happy about. And so it's like so everyone's written out for no reason. I don't know. It's like did anyone actually watch Raven's Home? Is that show even good?
Which one?
But yeah,
Oh, which
That's-
show are you talking about?
Raven's Home.
Raven's Home. I watched a few episodes, but I don't really have too much of an opinion.
Oh, I've seen some episodes. I mean, I know the episode that Raven that and his high school sweetheart is basically just married, broke up off screen. To be fair, originally it's actually not even him. It's actually a nobody. Thank God I actually changed their minds. I mean, I don't prefer that. I prefer to just stay married, but still. So that's a case. It's like, to be honest, I would not be surprised after this podcast we would just discover more news about Wizards Beyond Waverly Place.
Yeah,
Yes, I'll leave it-
I do agree
Go
with
on.
that. I do agree with you on that one. I think the podcast is gonna go crazy for them.
Yeah, they got. Oh yeah, there was a podcast. They got to say a lot right now. The Louise and General still got to say a lot more.
They
And
might even
Selena,
invite Jake to go at this point.
no, they okay. I'll say this: they did not even invite him to be on set, to visit on set. That's the most crazy part.
Yeah. I would understand if he was like employed like that, but it's not. But he wasn't. It's like it just makes the decision weird. And even when you hear them at like 24 years old, then like you hear how David is like really dismissing Max entirely. It's like I don't know. But then again, I don't know if they feel bitter about like the fact when Max was like gone for a lot and like they had to replace him with Maxine. But then it's like I don't remember that scenario either.
I mean, to be fair, for that scenario, I was like, yeah, cool. And then Max is still happy to be back.
Yeah, it's
Sixty
like
also still love the role.
yeah, it's like if you brought back Bailey Madison, people would not complain at all. So it's like I don't know what you guys are thinking.
I mean, to be honest, I don't think you complain if you brought back like anyone.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I would say that you can try to bring Richard Mandler. I don't think he asked. I'm gonna be honest here.
No, he didn't. He definitely did not ask.
What they could just get the actor to play Rosie back. Who the fuck? What's the actor who play Rosie again? I mean, don't get it right. they find one-off characters to just come back. Okay, the actress who played Rosie, it's Levin Rambin. They could just ask her back. I would love to see her back, honestly. What's it called? And you can also bring back. What's it called? I would prefer they bring Larry Tate back.
Yeah.
The actor who played Professor Crumbs died like a few weeks after the final episode aired of Wizards, of the original Wizards.
Right.
So I don't blame they can't bring Professor Crumbs back.
Unless they recast him, yeah.
Yeah,
like
true.
Dumbledore.
Yeah.
It wasn't funny, but yeah. Well,
Let's
meta
see.
jokes. But yeah. I respect it. Yeah, and then it's like, I also thought it was kind of weird too, because like, you know, they have Evelini return in terms of like the in that capacity, like her son is there. I would have thought they would have done more legacy villain children or something like that, but they didn't really do that, especially with season 2 and 3. I don't know if that was a plan that they had if they were to keep going.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can also definitely tell like Disney is very reactionary as well. So there's that.
Oh, they absolutely are. They're very insecure about this show, and in general. Yeah. What's left to say about this? It's like, to be honest, I just wish they just decanon this show. This show is not worth it.
It needs to be decanned, like for sure.
Like the one I first brought up was like, where the fuck
I mean,
is that magic?
if the creator is saying like, you know, yeah, this was Max's dream.
No, that would be funny.
That shit's not canon.
And remember, Daniel DeLuise literally just quote not quote Mark Hamill, but literally use the same phrasing, missed opportunity. Why because they're reuniting all the OG cast.
Yeah, I mean, it is a missed opportunity for sure. Especially, and then like the other thing too is like, feels like a waste of time altogether. Like, you got 3 years. You shout out content, sash, people forget about it. Moving forward.
Yeah. I mean, what do you even learn about this show?
That Disney did not actually care about the franchise as much as they should have.
Yeah. Not just that, but it's like
That's what I learned about it.
pretty much. Now we know the fates of the characters. Well, Nathan died off screen, so that's the worst one. Jennifer Stone, okay. Harper and Alex never maintained contact. Justin got fired. Alex basically Alex's boyfriend died, got pregnant at 19, wiped her memory for 10 years. Just
then,
to give her.
And then Mason died at 19 too.
No, to be fair, Mason is 300 years old.
Oh yeah.
So that's why I was like, I don't know how did Mason died. What do we also have? Mason died off screen. Alex is like this. Jerry and I keep forgetting her name.
Maria.
Maria. Okay, so then the Luises and so okay, so okay, let me find. Teresa and Jerry just like, to be fair, they still maintain contact, but they're just like, their relationship is just the same. So we learn nothing about them. But that's a best case scenario. Max is now a billionaire who sells a substation. Which, to be fair, I don't blame. That's not a bad choice, but it's like the fact that he never returned and he never maintained contact.
Right.
That's always like, I do not want this show to exist. I do not like how they treat all the legacy characters.
Yeah. Maybe get the Unity found right. Like 2030 or something.
Well. Hope they retcon it.
What I do when I do a sequel show up. since Waverly Place. You're talking to the
What I
pioneer
do,
of
I'll probably
the
just,
of the
I'll probably just
of
like, oh, I don't have a show about.
deviant art
Hmm.
magic.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I rewatched that show to just list out every spell Alex can do. That's insane.
And then the wiki stole it.
Jeez. Yeah, that's a fun fact. Because the Wikipedia did not carry just like read the entire thing itself.
Yeah, I do have to head out very
That's
soon.
fine.
So yeah, a very wasted effort, especially with how beloved of a show that Wizards of Waverly Place was. And it was very weird. I don't blame any of the kid actors. I think they were pretty good for what they were given and all that stuff. I think like a lot of people, including, and I, even if we don't like, oh, it's like you just wanted to have the original actors like and like have them get more content and stuff like that, or have them run the whole show and like avoid the kids in general.
Okay,
I wouldn't
Okay.
say that. That's not a bad thing to be fair. But like that's also not why the show. That's also not the reason why the show is bad too. It's also bad because like it doesn't really balance itself very well.
I mean,
And then
Darby's
as a
World-
sequel show to another show, it doesn't feel like it either. So
yeah, I mean, we literally got Girl's World. You can see they balance that really well. And I know a lot of people do not like Girl's World, but they are fucking stupid.
yeah,
I've got to say
It
this.
like people really. I have noticed that a lot lately. It's like, oh, that show sucks. It's like I don't remember
What?
I don't remember it being bad, to be honest.
No, because they say that's because it's not mature enough. It's because it did not tackle racism or sexism or
Yeah.
LGBT. I was like, dude, that show is 2014. Two,
Yeah.
why the fuck do you think those are sensitive subjects? What about bullying? What about the fact that what about mental health, autism? Those are really serious topics. And what about like broke up? What about breakup? That's literally a topic they did as well. And what they tackle a lot of serious subjects. It's just you don't think those are serious because when you look back on it, it's actually really serious. They even talk about equality and communism. They tackle a lot of both. They talk about a lot of stuff. You just do not realize those are. You just don't think they are like popular. They even tackle like single parents. Like Maya's character is literally just about single parents issues and how people can change people. Like, how the fuck is that not serious?
Yeah, I do think Girl World has become underrated in that aspect because people just find it kind of lame for some reason. But yeah, it is like, and also like it is weird. Like Disney has done it before, like with like legacy shows or like sequel shows of like original classics. Hell, even like this is Sweet Life on Deck, the Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. It's like it's not really that much of a sequel, but like it is technically one, and they did fine with what they had and all that stuff. So it's weird. It's weird. And then like especially with like as we saying a lot, like with Wizards being like such a very important IP to Disney's brand in general, it's like I feel like there should have been more effort and care into like trying to make sense with it.
And also forgot about one show, Bunked. Remember?
Bunked, yes, right.
That's successful. Jesse, do you know who are the main characters? Or most of the cast.
Yeah, and then they lost them, like after they got too famous. But yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, they even got Cameron Boyce back, and before he passed away.
Yeah. That was still crazy.
To be fair, Debbie Ryan has the falling out with all the cast members, so I don't. So I was like, I get it, but like still, they have shows that literally just about legacy characters or being main characters.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's like I find the whole thing like kind of weird, like how we kind of ended up this way. You might be wondering how I ended up this way. Uh,
Yeah, I think
but yeah,
one thing goes up David Henry, but to be honest, I think he's mostly at full, but at the same time, I think there's a lot of things happening.
yeah, yeah, and obviously viewership is another thing too. So this very well.
I mean, to be fair, you can just literally that problem can be solved if you just make them recurring characters.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't recommend the show in general. I'd say just stick to the original, the two Alex movies.
Yeah, that's pretend Alex versus
Uh,
Alex is the conclusion.
That's the conclusion. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, just avoid the show in general. As I said before, like I do think there were like maybe a few ideas that could maybe work here and there, but like it's just that it's surrounded by a sea of like bullshit that like yeah, probably not. Just it's not.
I mean,
no.
I'm not. They retconned the main magic system since day one, so it was like I'm not happy.
Yeah, true.
It's like
Yeah.
that magic does not exist unless you're the most powerful wizards, apparently.
Yeah, but even Alex forgets it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe no one pointed that out.
No, because like I have seen like some Reddits talking about like like they got rid of the hand magic because it used to be very inconsistent. So it's like just
Who the fuck cares?
like, ignore it. It's like how is that better?
No, I know hand magic is really powerful. I've seen the show. I love the show. I don't think the magic system is really consistent, but it's still a
Yeah.
thing. But yeah, yeah. If you want to see that good legacy,
Plus,
I mean,
people and people are more forgiving with like maybe like an inconsistent magic system if the characters are really good. So people are willing to look past that too. So I know I did.
I did. I think a lot of side characters are really good in the original. So I still love Rosie. I still like Gigi. I still like Stevie. I still like Mesa. I still like Juliet. I still like what's it called? China and McLean's character was literally has two episodes.
Right.
They're so well defined, even for like
the Angel.
yeah. Larry Tate is amazing as well.
And then obviously we also talked about
He's
it.
great.
We talked about it in season 1 and 2 as well. It's like during those reviews, like Wizards of Waverly Place was like so iconic that like you can like mention the werewolf arc, the vampire arc, the angel arc, and like people know what you're talking about. Like in terms of like the show or like the time when they were on the run and like Crumbs like made like a fake like what would happen if you guys were in this scenario and Alex failed by revealing that wizards are real, that kind of thing to the public. That kind of thing. So it's like these are like very memorable. Like the movie itself, obviously. Like people just remember these things. Like even after all these years, like I don't know. It is really weird. Like why there was like a lack of care. But yeah, it's just kind of repeating the same things. But yeah.
But to be honest, my favorite is probably the Angel arc and the what's it called, Juliet and Mason, the Mummy arc.
The Mummy arc, yeah.
Those two are probably my favorites. And also some of my favorites are just the episode Harbor finds out she has power. Alex has powers.
Yeah.
The episode where Alex lost her powers. You know, the one I referenced how she lost her powers. That's an amazing episode.
Yeah, and Zeke finding out Justin has powers is not as good, but it was still good.
Yeah.
Compared to Harper's, but yeah.
I think Stevie's turning evil needs more explanation, but it's to be honest, if I ask you, Stevie is better than every character in the sequel show still. Professor Crumbs is also really well defined.
Yeah.
What's it called? What's the other legacy characters? But like, just the point is, like, you can point out every legacy small characters, and you can still know why they are memorable.
Yeah. Shakira,
of course.
Yeah, that was our thoughts on Wizards Beyond Waverly Place season 3, the show in general. Don't watch it. Just
Don't
the
watch
two
it.
original and the two movies, and you're good to go.
I mean,
Oh,
if
you can watch
some
the
some
Wizards.
sequel shows, watch Girl Meets World, or
I'm not gonna recommend Bond, to be honest.
there was. No, I'll say just watch the first 2 seasons of Bunked.
Yeah.
I pretend that's over, because
Sure.
season 2 is like when they end the camping, and season 3 is about returning to that. It's like just pretend season 2 is the end.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's so yeah, Girl Meets World, first 2 seasons of Bunked. Don't recommend Raven's Home. I've seen a few episodes, not a fan.
I'd recommend that probably. But yeah. Yeah, that was our thoughts on that. Watch those things. Also, the podcast with Jennifer Stone and David Louise is pretty entertaining too. You want to get some wizard fix when they're older and all that stuff, and they talk with the cast here and there. So I'd recommend that as well.
Sure, and even also the Pop Meets World, the Girl Meets World, the Boy Meets World, Girl Meets World like spin-off, the podcast they're still doing till this day.
Yeah.
Just watch that as well.
But yeah, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. This is another Review Score podcast. Thanks, Unity. We're it's early in the morning, at least for me, at least. But yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, it's not. It's actually like 3:50 for me.
Yeah. It was good. It was good. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys, and subscribe to our channels: Red Douglas Reviews, Unity Reviews and Analysis. You can find them on YouTube, and yeah, I don't know when our next episode will be, but hopefully it'll be soon. Thanks, guys.
Oh yeah, Lanterns next week, by the way.
Yeah, that's a good note to end this on. All right, see you guys.
See ya.